I started recording, by the way.
I always feel firmly attractive.
I'm gonna lean towards you a little bit.
Do that.
Let me get comfy. Let me take my chanclas off.
Get close.
Get close. Get low.
No. Get low. I can't get low. I'm sad.
I'm so happy to have you.
Oh, bro, I'm happy to have you. Oh my god! It's like, wait, what is this called? What is this called?
I haven't given it a name.
All right,
It's not one-on-one.
Yeah,
it's not the Juan and Patrick show. But today's edition.
It's like, it kind of is like a Juan and Patrick show. Like,
it's just saying that I don't even want to give it a name. I'm literally I don't know what to call it. I call it, maybe I should just call it UK Latino Scene. Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Because I am just interviewing artists. I'm going to interview DJs and I'm going to interview promoters as well.
Oh, okay.
The idea was to help create the narrative of everybody so everyone can showcase who they are.
Okay.
By going through their songs. So we got your whole discography right
crazy.
here, bro. Where is it? Look at this discography.
Wow.
So we go from the bottom and then we're here.
Flat
You get what I'm saying? And then you can show me stuff that you will eventually want to show. And then we can get deeper into life.
Okay, yeah, it's cool. Let's how about we cheers to a beautiful
reunion?
Yeah, reunion, bro. It's been a while. Cheers, my bro. You gotta look at me though. Like,
oh, that's
Pinot
35
Grillo.
years of good sex
Pinot
now after
Grillo.
that.
Every day's Valentine's Day.
If you don't know who this man is,
Tell him, boy. Tell him.
the one and only, the stupendous, the one that get your panties wet,
Oh my
the
God.
one that has Patrick Vel on
God.
his shirt and his cap.
That's me, bro.
Et Patrick Vel.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Patrick Vel, and I am here with my boy Juan. It's
been a journey.
It has been a journey since we've
You wanna know what?
Go on. Yeah.
I'm emotional because I know what this is. This might be a while since I see you again, but they don't need to know that.
Don't worry, bro. I'll always be back. I'll always be back. Look, Juan told me something one day that it's always stuck with me, but only now I'm starting to really grasp what he said. And he said to me, he's like, if you really want to chase your dream, you really want it, you're desperate for it, like you're itching to be successful, quit your job. And when he said that to me, I was in a position where I felt like I couldn't. I wasn't brave enough. I wasn't prepared to face the unknown. I was scared. I was too comfortable. You know, I'd always find excuses like, oh, I just need one more paycheck, or once I do this, then I can do this. In my defense, I always followed a plan, right? But the reality is, I didn't really have a plan, right? Long story short, I'm in a position now where, it's now or never. And as scary as it is, I'm very confident to face the unknown because I believe in myself. And I've only learned to believe in myself through, so many experiences. But had I not had that conversation with Juan, I don't think I would have been mentally prepared. I think I would have always found excuses. So anyways, Juan definitely has helped me in my growth as a content creator, as a man, and just, as a friend. I felt like I've grown up a lot. So thank you for that one. Thank you, bro. For real, man.
If you don't know who this man is, he is one of the men who supported me throughout this whole ordeal of trying to get this UK Latino scene going.
But it's doing something now.
It's
doing something. I feel like what we've achieved over the years is quite significant, man. If you deep it
in history,
there's a lot of us now talking about it, making attempts. Using certain keywords. Everyone's kind of like playing the social media game. I'm happy with the attempt.
With the attempt.
Cause before it was like there was no attempt. Before it was the mentality of one person's got to do it and this and that. Now I feel like everyone's just giving it a go. There's somewhat like support. genuine support from what I can see. I'm under the impression it's genuine in it, but that's a good thing. Whereas before we knew it was fake.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
100%. I was just saying how it was.
We knew it was fake. We knew that nobody was really rooting for anybody apart from themselves. So, now it's like finally
It's going good.
there's a community online.
We can get into the whole politics and story in a sec, but first I'm gonna get into you. Pause.
Oh.
I got it before you did. I'm learning.
You're learning.
Yeah.
I didn't feel comfortable.
You
I'm
didn't
joking.
feel
I'm
okay.
joking.
Boba
Number one. I'm joking. Yeah,
Papi, alright. Here's the interview process now. Here we go.
go on, Kwan.
Alright. Quan. See that? If you're Jamaican, you know you call me Quan.
God.
You know Quan. Go on, get it.
God.
Get them.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody gonna cross it.
Nah.
If you cannot swim, you can.
Forward.
Alright, we see too much. Alright, cool. I'm gonna start because the people who want to get to know you, they're gonna get to know you through this whole process.
Beautiful.
Now, obviously, you've been pushing UK Latino or British Latino in that case, and you might be the perfect person to describe what that experience is like. So this is where we're gonna find out about you. Like, were you born here? Obviously, tell them where you're from, your family's origin, what got you into music.
Okay, cool. So, family is from Ecuador. Mamita, que en paz descanse, she's from Cuenca. My pops, he's from Quito, from a beautiful and safe place called La Colmena. If you know, you know. And for the record, it's not safe. Anyways, I was originally, I'm originally from West London, innit? Acton area. But,
Swear that!
yeah, East Acton.
I didn't know that. How
East
long were you there
Acton.
for?
Until I was like in year 3.
No, I wouldn't know you.
Yeah, but I was, East Acton boy.
Alright.
Not like your East Acton boy. Like, that's where I grew up in the beginning, and then since then I've just been a North London boy. I grew up in Tottenham, and I've been there ever since. And in regards to music, what got me into music was just it was the first performing in front of people was what got me into the art of self-expression. And music was an avenue that I used to express things that I was afraid to say to somebody. So, i.e., I liked a girl in school. I didn't have the balls to say, hey, I like you, I have feelings for you. So I thought, let me make her a song. Let me learn to play guitar and serenade her with the intention of making her like me back. And when I succeeded, I enjoyed that feeling. I enjoyed the creative process. I enjoyed the dedication that it took, the commitment, the discipline to make that song, or to learn these chords, to make sure that my fingers weren't hurting, to learn how to breathe and how to songwrite, how to write poetry, blah, blah, blah. I enjoyed that whole process so much that I just fell in love with music.
Nice.
And since then I just never looked back, bro. And that one person, like that motivation to like make her love me or like me back, actually helped me in my entire music career academically. So those same chords that I learned that I didn't know the names of helped me when I got to university. I was the guy that played guitar but just never knew what the hell he was playing.
I know that feeling.
Yeah,
I know that.
it's different. But that was basically where my love for music stemmed from. When I was in school, I used to get bullied a lot, and I never really felt like I had a say. I never felt like I fitted in because I was different. There wasn't many Hispanic people, let alone any, where I grew up, or Latino, or whatever you want to call it. There was nobody that I could relate to growing up in school. So when I decided to rap in front of everybody in assembly, that was the one time where I felt like I had the floor. The one time where I wasn't going to get interrupted. The one time where I felt truly free, and I felt vulnerable, but I learned to love it. And I got luckily enough for me, I got a really good response, and that sort of motivated me to continue pursuing music and continue to pursue the creative arts. And because of that, I'm doing everything that I'm doing today. Yeah, bro.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, chat to me.
Before I get into this first song, before we get into the Flat 7 1 Room 6.
What a tune.
Was it just a normal choice for you to do between Spanish and English? How did that develop?
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna be really real with you. I think you are one of the only person. Ooh. Well, from what I've seen so far, because I've seen some artists do the Spanglish shit, but whenever I talk to them about doing the Spanglish shit, they all of them say, "Yeah, but I can't do it like Patrick."
Oh, that's interesting.
They don't say that
That's
to you
cool.
in person, but they tell me it's like, "Yeah, but I don't know how he does it because it's
that's
your
interesting.
one has such a good flow to it." And I'm just like,
thank you, bro.
man.
I think
Like, yeah, personally, you're like one of the ones I would definitely say like is the best at doing that.
Oh, thank you, man. That means a lot. It's okay. Like, I don't even be making music like that anymore, but I appreciate that. Thank you. ¿Cómo te puedo explicar? The whole Spanglish thing came about from when I would just talk to like my mom and dad. You know, en la casa siempre hablábamos en español, but there was times where, bro, I only went to Spanish school in London when I was a kid, and I only went for like maybe a month or two.
Yep, me too.
And in that 1 month or two, I learned how to tell the time. I learned what cuarto meant. You know, it's like cuarto para las tres. Like, cause I'm like room for the free. Like, what the hell is that? And you know, I had to learn that. You know, 15 minutes to free type of thing.
Yeah.
So I learned all of my normal stuff in those 2 months when I was a kid. And obviously, there's times where, bruv, el español just, I don't know how to say it. and maybe I don't know the word, or maybe I know the word, but I don't know how to pronounce it properly. So I'm in a position where I'm like, do I look stupid, or do I kind of look stupid but make what I'm trying to say make sense, or at least help them understand me? So I would always speak Spanglish. But when I started doing it in, you know, like my music or my videos and stuff, I did it with the intention of standing out. You know, like, when it comes to music is like a business. Some people view it as a competition. Some people view it as an avenue for self-expression, freedom, whatever you want to call it. For me, music is a business at the end of the day, right? You know, you have your brand, you have your own style. So I just knew that the Latino market in the UK was untouched.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, why aren't they playing Spanish songs on the radio? You know, like, why the only Spanish song I heard growing up was like Gasolina, you know, but it was such a big song that they had to play it so you would hear it. Then, you know, a song like Despacito came out, you know, but that song got big because I think Justin Bieber
went on it,
right? So then, anyways, long story short, I thought, how can I make our music, or in this case my music, be played on this, or at least give it a chance for it to have a chance to be on these platforms. Absolutely. And I just thought, I gotta cater to two different audiences. I don't want to sacrifice my identity in order to, like, I don't know, accommodate myself for a certain crowd when I'm actually more Ecuadorian than I am, like, Ingles. ¿Sí me entiendes?
British or whatever you want to
So I just thought putting the two together would make sense. It'd make me stand out, and there are people perhaps on the other side of the pond who will, in America, who will appreciate this type of delivery.
Pond.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, like, when one of my videos went viral, yeah, like, whether it was comedy or whether it was like for one of the songs that I released, Bola Ocho, it became popular because people were fascinated with the whole fact that Latin Americans, Latinos live in England and have a British accent. That was the fascination. That was the
what it is.
That was the, oh my days, we didn't know y'all existed out there. How'd y'all get there? Did y'all swim too far? Like, it was stupid. But anyways, that feeling that people had, I used that to my advantage to, you know, I used that as an avenue to portray who I really was, to portray my personality. And in the end, I am where I am because of it. I'm not at like the peakest of levels. But I think from where we started, bro, right?
Yeah.
In general, to where we are now, you know, doing it in our houses, in our living rooms, in our rooms, whatever. We've done quite a lot. I feel like we're quite successful. I feel like we're successful, actually.
I feel like if you ever put the word UK Latino, you definitely have to put our names into it now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes
like
sense.
music wise.
You know, and I was proud of myself when I first started, because if you typed in UK Latino like on TikTok or
Oh yeah,
or whatever, my videos would always come up first. If you didn't have to scroll, I was always the first one. But I didn't want to be the first one of anything. It was just more like I wanted to encourage other individuals like us.
We wanted to pioneer.
Yeah, to jump on it. You know, use the hashtag, use the keyword. Let's push it. Let's make the algorithm work to our favor. You know, helps your music, helps their business, helps their comedy show, helps their clothing line. Let's use this together. But
we can get into the mentality after.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just trying to help you.
I know you're mapping out the reasoning.
The Spanglish thing.
Yeah,
it was it was very intentional.
Super marketable.
Yeah, like that's the whole point. It's for a business, right? So you're appealing to two completely different target audiences, and you're doing it with sabor, and that was my intention, and that's why Spanglish became a thing for me.
And we're about to prove it right now. Can you explain to me what flat 7-1 room 6? What does that mean?
So
I mean,
flat 71 or 71 room 6 was my accommodation, my room
in
university during my final year.
What uni were you in?
I was in the University of Hertfordshire.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just come back from the University of West Georgia. I did a sandwich course and I studied abroad for a year. And when I came back, sadly, my mum had passed away during my final year, and I suffered a lot, man. I suffered a lot. I was in denial. I went through every stage of grief extremely. And I was very self-destructive, and I didn't know what to do, right? All I felt like I needed to do was to talk, but I had trouble trusting people. I had trouble being vulnerable with other people. So I decided to express myself the best way I know, and that was through making music. So Flat 7 Room 6 is a reflection of what it was like to be in my room after my mother passed away, and it's a reflection of that. Yeah, it's a deep one.
Time to put it on, man. Let's get it here. This came out in 2018.
Yeah.
This is considered a classic then.
Yeah, bro. It's deep. That's the artwork. Everything's intentional.
Flat 7-1, room 6, looking out my window, smoking all the hope upon my fingertips. Thinking about my past life, kinda so innocent, corrupted by that life that I'm living in. Danger and evil so imminent, no sight of happiness, but still believe in peace. Yeah, I never see it happening. I grab my lighter again, think of my mum again, and when I feel low, I only go to the heavens. I feel my whole soul go ghost, and through my peripheral, I see that small bottle of Patron. Every time I take a sip, my body gets the hit. Now every time I choose to drink, my reality's in slow-mo. Darkness surrounds me, always trying to tell me, wants to hand me a joint, tell me it's gonna help me so. Then I grab the ting, yeah, and begin to smoke gently. Yeah, I'm puffing till my soul feels empty. Now I'm looking in the mirror, and I notice something different. All I'm seeing is a kid giving up on this existence. So I open up my laptop and I'm looking at these bridges, thinking if I ever jump, will I ever be forgiven? Contemplating suicide.
Also, you do this all by yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I studied music in university, and I dedicated my final year project to the experience I had just experienced with my mom dying, and I only graduated because of her, because she wanted me to, and I got a 2-1, which is like a very high B considering my circumstances. So that song's deep, man. I was just
man.
I was angry, bro. I was angry.
I can feel your cadence through it. Right?
Yeah, I just wanted vengeance. I felt like life was unfair. I questioned a lot of things, and I just didn't know how to handle it. I spoke a lot about substance abuse and getting into alcohol, and when you're going through a lot of stuff, naturally, like you just want to like escape.
You're gonna escape.
But after going through so much in my life, even now, like as an adult, I'm almost 30 years old, I realized that the only real way to conquer your depression is by feeling what you're trying to escape feeling, right? It's actually feeling it and learning to accept it for what it is, because at the end of the day, nothing's gonna change. Like what's happened, innit? So now you're faced with a decision. It's either you take this new energy you have and you do something good, and you use that motivation, use that anger to get yourself to a better position, to un lugar mejor, and you practice self-love, or you let it consume you and ruin everything.
100%, man.
So music, like that song specifically, was the first. All my days, I hate everyone, I hate the world, I hate myself, I don't know what to do, I'm scared and I'm angry. That's basically what that song was about.
Express it out.
Yeah.
What's Telford Court then?
So Telford Court is
It's the block.
Telford Court is where I lived. I lived in Telford. So flat 7-1 room 6 was in Telford Court. And Telford Court is again like a reflection of, I guess, going deeper into the emotions that I was feeling during those times. Like really painting the picture of what my room was like, what I was wearing, what I was thinking, what was going through my head. I made every single instrumental by myself. All the artwork is very intentional. My branding is everywhere. I try to release, a song every month at this time and during this period. Always try to flag for Ecuador. Always try to put my culture, where I'm from, out there, especially in the artwork.
So you had a song every 18 and then boom, going on to 19, 20. And then you put this one on. Telford Court.
I recorded this in my sister's room.
Okay.
Yeah, tough time.
That's aggressive.
I go outside and smoke till I can't no more. Look at my phone ring, wrinkled J and get some more. I build that score. If someone calls, I press ignore. Get that grind or get that paper. Chip and build, I see you later. Flex of a 1 room 6. That was my life. Walk outside, blowing my point 5, living life all right. Yeah, my t-shirt's wet. Chucks down low on my socks up high. Llorando, mirando el sunrise. Tomando, fumando, day and night. Triste, yo vivo la vida. Lloro yo todos los días. Te pido que Dios te bendiga. A Dolores, mi mami Lolita. Mami, te quiero, I know you're in heaven. Cada momento yo pienso en cada consejo. I'm missing your love and affection. Esperándote cada momento. La muerte yo pienso en eso. Yo lloro mirando recuerdos. Chilling in Telford Court. Feeling my zero, of course. I go outside and smoke till I can't no more. Look at my phone ring, wrinkled J and get some more. I build that score. If someone calls, I press ignore. Get that grind or get that paper. Chip and build, I see you later. Chilling in Telford Court. Feeling my zero.
How does it feel looking back at these, man? These are quite a while back.
It's like a bittersweet feeling, innit? Because a lot has changed since I felt that way.
Yeah.
Like
it reflects on your music as well. Because when I first met you, you was singing about a lot of different things.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
I felt like back then I had more of a reason to be an artist.
Yeah.
Than I do now.
I see.
Back then, my motivation was pain. My motivation was suffering. It was darkness. It was. I even want to go as saying it was beautiful. Like, I feel like a lot of people in my position would have definitely crumbled in it. Don't get it twisted. I crumbled in it, but I'm one of those people. I like to save myself, save for myself in it. That I'm one of those guys that. Cool, like I can take an L in it, but I don't want to quote Rocky, but it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up in it. I don't know if I quoted it accurately, but
I think it is
yeah, something like that.
That.
Because regardless of whatever you think, like life is a balance, in it,
It's gonna take you down,
and you're gonna get tested. You know what happened to me, it's gonna happen to you, right? It might not happen the same way it happened to me, but you know, we're all gonna go one day. It just so happened that my mom was good one day, and then 3 months later, boom, like you know, she passed away, and I'm going through all of these things, and it wasn't. I don't know. I can't explain it. When someone you love, especially like a parent, dies, it's like it's a different kind of pain, bro. It's a different kind of pain. And long story short, like these songs were a cry for help. You know, I never got therapy for this type of stuff. I'm not trying to like make this like a like a deep thing, but it
can't be deep.
But it's me.
It should be deep, man. It's you. It's your
Yeah,
music,
like
bro.
this is me, bro.
Yeah.
And every song is kind of like a stage of grief. Like, you know, the Return of 1PV, for example, the song after that was the song that man made. It was part of my final year project, and I made that with everything. Like, I was always big on performing. You know, I've always been a performer since I was little, and that tune there was like, all right, I'm back. Like, I'm coming back. And I made that song by myself, all the sound effects, everything. Like, I studied music composition and tech for films and games, so I always wanted my projects to feel like an experience, whether it's music, whether it's videos, whether it's pictures. I always wanted it to take people away for that brief moment. And that song is one of those ones where, yeah, like I'm taking you into my world and I'm basically back. But that was the hardest song to make, because in the end, I purposefully put the voice note, or my mum's last voice note to me, I put it in the song. So you can imagine, I'm going through all of these things. And then I put that in the end. And when you're a creator, it's not like you make it one time and it's done.
You have to hear it over.
You have to hear it over and over and over and over and over again. So yeah, that project was probably, that specific song was probably the hardest song to perfect at the best of my ability in that time.
Let me give it the beauty of the 1 minute.
Yeah, man.
Yo, it's your boy 1PV in the building, and I'm back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Okay, my brother, I'm back. Spitting on tracks, but on my cap, gonna be like that. Ninja Turtle backpack on my back, some Puma suede on my feet. Yeah, pen and pad, go mad like summer smoke is that bad. They don't know what I'm like, only fight that's a fact. Beg dirt when I'm alive, like LDN till I die. Yo, some brothers wanna waste my time, like brother, don't waste my time. Brothers wanna act too dumb, brother, better shoot my one. Left foot, right foot, get spun. That's where I'm from, yeah, we bang for that set. Yeah, brothers out here wanna bang for that check. I know brothers that will sling that dough, wanna sell that coke just to get that check. But I'm chilling for days, writing essays with my essays, yo, trying to get paid like, and then I'm in.
You dickhead.
Writing essays with my essays.
Did you get that from South Park?
Nah, bro. I, in that time, I just wanted to be smart, because I was writing essays.
Was dope,
I was writing essays with my boys, because I was in uni.
I write essay with my essays.
Bro, I go writing essays with my essays, earning that minimum wage, and then I would do some like MC thing. I'll be like, don't worry about the money that I'm making. I swear I do it. Right here, press play.
Writing essays with my essays, yo, trying to get paid like, earning that minimum wage, and don't worry about the money that I'm making. Yo, my brother, yo, we ain't the same, and brothers out here, yo, stay in your lane, on mics, you push your head top like my name was pain, cause you don't really know about pain like all my days, brother, back in that UK, brother, no eating chicken and chips with a can, no drinking the side or wings, my brother, like, I don't really care what these people think, yeah, as long as I'm alive, I'ma do my thing, when I walk outside, I'ma do my thing, open my eyes, I'ma do my thing, like, brother, go do your thing, like, live your life, G, go outside and get high, G, with that high, G, chillin' different with my team, and yeah, you know it, dog. I be independent with that fifth amendment I hit. And I'm gonna like sit this second, I be quick scoping with an intervention. Only talk about the life that I live. See, in this life, you only get what you give. Yeah, I only get what I have to give. So we give too much, people take the piss, and that's the way it is. And yo, I ain't the prick. See,
I'm adding this to the playlist.
Thank you, my bro.
we're gonna think otherwise. Tell the whole world that ain't nice, cause they're moving upset and butthurt, cause it didn't work out when they were in my love life. And that's cool, brother. Yo, that's cool. Brother, see, I stayed in school, my brother. Mum told me to fix up, look sharp, and never act like some fool, my brother. Yeah, mum told me to be me, yeah. Mum told me to be wise, yeah. Mum told me to be kind. Mum told me to go find that peace, but that beef and it's allow that hype. Sit down, chill, yo, and live my life. Do the things that I know is right. Rep my gang till the day I die, yeah. Be that shoe that protects some facts. Be that kid that bring peace to the street, yo. Never unleash that beast from the rhino. Yeah, better move my feet, yeah. Get that money, live life, repeat, and I'm back.
Jesus, this is a really freaking good rap, bro.
Bro,
My brother, I'm back. Okay, my brother, I'm back. Did it like this, yo? Did it like?
Your boy.
my boys' room. Shout out to Paul. I haven't spoken to Paul
Paul.
in a very long time. Paul Berry is one of my very, very close old friends. I haven't spoken to him in many years, but Paul helped me record this in his room. And I needed to record it because the studios weren't working at uni for some reason, or I couldn't get in because it was like holidays or whatever. And I needed to record it because I was dealing with funeral stuff and going to the hospital all the time. So I just didn't have access to a studio. So anyways, Paul was kind enough to let me
Use his room.
and he recorded me and helped me a lot. And I edited, mixed and mastered everything.
The whole thing.
In my room. Yeah. This track, this song had like 80 tracks, which back then, maybe 80 tracks now is like, but 80 tracks is 80 individual
little sounds.
So it's a big
My brother, I'm back. Okay, my brother, I'm back. Spitting on tracks, brother, my cap gonna be like that. Ninja turtle backpack on my back, some Puma suede on my feet. Yeah, pen and pad will go mad like summer smoke is that bad. They don't know what I'm like, only fight to survive. Big dirt, but I'm alive like LDN till I die. I'm back, spitting on tracks, brother, my cap gonna be like that. Ninja turtle backpack on my back, some Puma suede on my feet. Yeah, pen and pad will go mad like summer smoke is that bad. They don't know what I'm like, only fight to survive. Big dirt, but I'm alive like LDN till I die. I'm back.
Lo amo muchísimo, nunca sienta la soledad ni la tristeza, que eso no existe para un hijo de Dios. Dios le amará siempre, y aunque yo no esté a su lado, le amo muchísimo, mi vida. Que mi Diosito le colme de bendiciones, mi amor, en todo sentido. Mi Diosito le cuide, le bendiga, mi amor. Sabe que la mamita le ama muchísimo, pedacito de mi corazón. Quiero que siempre estén juntos en lo bueno y en lo malo y sean una ayuda. Y siempre le den al papito, mi amor, nunca lo dejen. Que tenga su tranquilidad. Los amo muchísimo, que Diosito le bendiga a mi hijo bello. Este es un niño sabio, inteligente. Gracias, Señor, porque ustedes son mi inspiración de vivir. Los amo mucho, mi amor. Diosito le bendiga a la mamita.
Yeah, material though, a little bit, but
Damn. Thank you, bro.
it's
Yeah,
a beautiful project.
Yeah, bro. You know, in that time, making music wasn't about getting views or getting money. It was really like, I need help.
Yeah.
Like, I need a hug. I need help. I just lost my mom. Like, I'm never gonna have that. No one, she's never gonna pray next to me anymore. I'm never gonna try her food again. I'm never gonna see her keys and like gas. I'm never gonna smell her or see her jacket again. Like, it was a lot. So those projects were like, I dedicated my life to that stuff back then. That was my life. Music was my life because I needed it to survive. So yeah, bro, that project's probably my most powerful one. You know, I made Donatello. Donatello is a funny tune. I made that song in one day, right? I made it in one day, and I made it with an animation.
Oh, it's
got an animation. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Say no more.
And it's my whole family right there. And I remember I paid the animator £500 for this because I was like, man, I want to help. You know,
Animation would have been that.
and animations were it's something that I've always enjoyed in it, but in my mind I was like, I can't get everybody in the same place at the same time, so let me just animate it. Like if I want a helicopter, yeah, I can't put me in a helicopter. Put me in a helicopter.
Put in a helicopter. Put him in a helicopter.
Put me in the
£500 for animation. This was like this is Patrick Vel.
Put Patrick Vel and then Donatello. Yeah, and Donatello, because in the last song you heard.
Is it this one?
Yeah. In the last song you heard, I said Ninja Turtle backpack on my back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I speak about a backpack.
Yeah, that's what
I still have that backpack. I take that
I've seen you with that.
I take that backpack to work, and I like Donatello because he was the smart, tech, nerdy guy of the Ninja Turtles. You know, he was that was his character in the Brotherhood, and I felt like I was that guy amongst my friends. I was always the guy with the portable chargers. I had the snacks. I had the drinks. I had everything, bro. I was that guy. So, anyways, this song.
Who would you feel like now?
Good question, bro. I'd say I'm a bit of everyone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like in my life now, you know, I feel like Michelangelo. I feel a little bit, you know, I feel goofy, mostly goofy, you know, in my heart. But I'm definitely not like Raphael anymore. Like I've learned to control my temper. In regards to like Leonardo, I do feel like I have to lead in it, especially now. Like I might not be the smartest one, but I know that I have to like be first, you know, be like the riot shield of like, the family or whatever. And then I feel like Donatello too, because there's always strategy. You always got to do things, you know, with a clear mind. He was always the like peacemaker in it. I feel like Donatello was always the one that was rational, and I think in the end he's the only one that survived, and everyone else died. Sorry for the spoiler.
What? Hey man, don't do that to me. Let me put this on. Let's see this £500 animation.
Oh, it's £500. Shout out to Ecuadorian.
Where did you get this done? In Ecuador?
No, some guy from here done it.
I mean, it's not bad.
Llámame Donatello, llámame Donatello, dímelo que tú quieres, homie, yo lo tengo. Llámame Donatello, desde el cielo traigo ese fuego, homie. Llámame Donatello, dímelo que tú quieres, homie, yo lo tengo. Llámame Donatello, desde el cielo traigo ese fuego, homie. Mimado de mamita, soy chico de casa, morenitas blanco y mira con...
Come on.
Just because I know you. He's not wrong.
Not wrong.
Canta gordito, pero siempre ando con confianza y la novia, una pelada super guapa.
This is brilliant. £500.
£500. Not bad, is it? Not bad.
Desde chiquitito, siempre educado, la chancleta o la correa si me porto malcriado.
I really need to connect me to this guy.
La vida es una escuela, nos enseña caminando. Y como Donatello yo la vivo disfrutando. Y como Michelangelo, yo soy chistoso. Si me pongo como Rafael, soy peligroso. Como Leonardo, yo cocino con espadas. Si tú quieres que era homie, yo traigo armada, ya tú sabes. Yo represento a mi padre.
Oh, this is a brilliant animation.
Hey, my pops. It's funny.
Yo represento a mi madre. Yo represento a mi ñañita Andreita. Somos amorosos por la vida. Llámame Donatello, dímelo que tú quieres, homie, yo lo tengo. Llámame Donatello, desde el cielo traigo ese fuego, homie. Llámame Donatello, dímelo que tú quieres, homie, yo lo tengo. Llámame Donatello, desde el cielo traigo ese fuego, homie. Llámame Donatello, dímelo que tú quieres, homie, yo lo tengo. Llámame Donatello, desde el cielo traigo ese fuego, homie.
I tell you what, it's like a beautiful kind of coming around of you like getting better, and you know you're with your family in a sense, you know. A video animated by Adam Legales.
Yeah, that's not my Instagram anymore, but that's where it started, bro. And my branding is everywhere. Like,
You wanna explain? You wanna
the-
explain to the people
Yeah,
like, why the tree, why the
So, long story short, my mum said to me, she's like, mijo, tú en esta vida eres mi semilla, right? You're my little seed in this life, and your role, your purpose is to grow and be strong like a tree, right? 'Cause I was little, you know, I'm always asking my mum, like, you know, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, and I don't know how I'm gonna be, you know. I didn't know about myself too much. She was like, you know, your role in this life is to grow up and be strong like a tree. And I was like, why? She was like, because a lot of people are gonna depend on you, right? Just like how a lot of animals depend on the tree, like los pajaritos, las hormigas, you know, la fruta, whatever. Like that's you, right? And she was like, en tu vida, ya sabes que no todos los arbolitos son bonitos, right? She's like, you know, sometimes some trees, you know, to get sunlight, they have to find their way.
move around.
And she's like, but you have to go straight, right? Your path has to be like this. She's like, a lot of things are going to try and stray you away from your purpose, your dreams. And I don't want that for you. So you have to make sure que siempre estás en el camino correcto, you know? So my logo represents my journey and how I grew up with that journey, but with the love of my mum, hence why there's a heart in the middle. And like, if you look at my tattoos, like I've got quite a few hearts everywhere because my mum had a heart tattoo on her hand, and I've got the exact same tattoo on my hand. So again, like a lot of my music early on was just a testament to like my mum, innit? You know, like honoring her. Everything I do is honoring her, like down to my hats, down to my t-shirts, everything. And it's everywhere. After that,
even Tum Tum Pop.
yeah, after that, Tum Tum Bop was like
2020.
COVID times.
2020. Did
I got a music video for that one.
We haven't met both yet, have we? No,
I didn't know it. Tum Tum Bop was COVID times, and in that time,
Shit.
I used to have a music manager who was also like, you know, a really, really close friend. There's this gentleman named Luke, and he, you know, really believed in me, and he helped me a lot. Shout out to you, my bro. I don't know if you will ever see this, but if you do, just know that I got a lot of love for you, and thank you, innit? Anyways, long story short, Luke recorded this video with me at 720p on an iPhone 10.
Oh, right. I was about to try and put the quality.
Nah, it's 720p.
Nah, we got 60 frames, bro. 60
frames,
frames.
60
You do 60 frames.
It should have been 4K at 30, but it just looked too clean, and I wanted it to look. I deliberately was like, oh, we're gonna do it at 720p,
old school vibes.
and I want it to look
Old
old.
school vibes.
And I had an obsession with Puma, so you're gonna see a lot of Puma. And if you can tell,
Sponsorship.
come on, and if you can, did you close the door?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you can tell, a lot of my music, like a lot of the colors you see, there's always yellow, blue, red everywhere.
Damn right. Represent the
You
color.
know, right? So that's to represent where my family's from, also to attract, you know, my Colombian and Venezuelan listeners, and you know my Romanian listeners. If you're in, you know, if you,
Really?
yeah, because they
Didn't know that,
but
didn't
it's
know that.
different order. Anyways,
Okay.
you're gonna see it. Check this out, bro. And this is my house.
I actually love
Oh yeah. Pasito tum tum bop to the anthem, catch man sipping on Magnums. SM man trying to election, eating her man.
I thought that was lean. Never mind. Go.
Yo with a passion. Ese man handsome. Tremendo fashion. Ay, dímelo. Británico with an accent. Pasito tum tum bop to the anthem, catch man sipping on Magnums. SM man trying.
Them Pumas are hard, dude.
Yeah,
I
they're
can't
hard. I still
lie,
got
they're
them.
actually hard.
still got
You still
them.
got them?
I
Can
still
it
got
happen?
If you're size 9, yeah, I'll give it to you.
I'll wear them. I'll put some socks at the
Yeah,
end. Yeah.
Election, eating her maracuya with a passion. Ese man handsome. Tremendo fashion. Ay, dímelo. Británico with an accent. Mi chaquetita melena de alpaca. Coming in hot like Papa Jack, blanco y negro para.
Yeah, we gotta appreciate the song as well. I can't
Come
lie,
on,
man.
thank
It's
you,
a
bro.
bop.
Tú sabes, eso a mí me encanta. Yo no soy como esos one rap standard. Tú stop and I'm out it. Completo el show, completo el show. La vida es mi lujo, chulo sin truco. Caminando adelante, take it easy con romances grandes. Solo te doy un chance. Uno gana con un trapo y
Are you? Have you got washing up gloves on?
Cause I go uno gana con un trapo y guantes. That's how man was.
Okay, love it. Okay, no, it's true.
Yeah, that's what I was
Explain
cleaning.
that reference. Explain that reference.
So uno gana con un trapo y guantes. Basically.
The reality is
The
if you're Latin
Yeah,
or if you're first generation, second
yeah,
generation,
most
but
of our family, like parents, were
in order to
like,
make a living,
yeah, we're cleaners, bro.
right?
You know, it was very rare growing up for me to see a Latin American person in
Lawyer,
doctor, like in everything that they want us to be growing up. Like un licenciado, un doctor, un abogado, un ingeniero, un arquitecto, un mecánico, like all of these like next professions, bro. It was hard to see our parents be that in England.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You could be a fully qualified person,
You know,
you would struggle to
but
get.
bro, I was so happy to like. Now that I'm older, I realize the importance and the value and life experience I got in cleaning, right? Because when I was younger, I was limpiando oficinas, limpiando casas, limpiando baños, recogiendo basura. You know, I learned the value of money and the value of family and unity from very early, and teamwork, you know, in regards to like La Familia. So I wouldn't have learned that had it not been for cleaning, you know. Until this day, like my dad still cleans because he wants to, he likes it. It's all he knows actually, but well, it's not. He knows a lot more, but it's comfortable and it's one of them ones.
Yeah, man.
But other than that, like, yeah, that was my reality, bruv. You know, uno gana con un trapo y guantes, limpiando una casa por 2 horas, ganándose sus 20 libras. And like back then, 20 pounds was a lot. Now 20 pounds, like,
fuck all.
don't mean nothing. I mean, it does, but
It means a lot. It
when
means
you're
a lot now.
Actually, when
It
you're
means a
broke, 20 pounds is hard.
Oh my days, that man feed you for a day.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
even 2 days. If you're stretching, you buy a couple baguettes from Sainsbury's.
Yeah. A reduced price.
Yeah, facts.
Next
Yeah,
day.
next day.
Done.
Like it expires today, but you can
It
still use
expires
it.
tomorrow. Yeah. Running it. Exactly, one 20-pound note there.
Yeah, come on.
Those in the past, that's the paper bag?
No, that's
Plastic
the new
one, yeah.
note.
New note, COVID note.
COVID note.
No wonder you were covered up. Hang on a minute.
What?
You never showed me your garden.
Yes, my garden, bro. Come on.
I've never seen your garden before,
Yeah,
bro.
my
You,
garden.
how we not having barbecue? Oh man, now. What landed?
It was a leaf from the tree, but it wasn't planned.
mad.
Yeah, it
I
was
thought
planned.
that was
And
planned.
also, FYI, I edited this whole video
Nice.
on iMovie.
I love the fit and everything. The
Come
alpaca
on.
team, man. You represent.
Come
for
on,
real.
bro. Shout out.
Fucking teddy bear.
Bro,
Love it.
it's
And
that.
it is
It's
a
that.
big
It's
significance,
That,
I know,
That
I know.
teddy bear right there.
He's got a teddy bear right there.
And shout out to Inky Chino for putting it on my skin, man. He did a great job still.
Big boy Incachino in the house. If you ever need a tattoo, you know who way to go, man. You go out to North London, right?
London.
Best guy in the game. Best guy, Latino man.
He's one of the best.
If you need a split
He's
today,
one
you
of
can
them.
smoke as well. You can do whatever the hell you want down there, man.
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly. They ain't no, yeah.
Allegedly.
It's all banter. Anyway.
Dímelo, británico with an accent. Pasito, tum tum, bop to the anthem. Catch man sipping on magnums. SM man dragging the way election. Eating her maracuya with a passion. Is that man handsome?
This was before Cap Cut, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck you guys. Nah, I like Cap Cut.
Nah,
Don't
Cap
get me
Cut's
wrong.
hard.
Don't
Cap
get me
Cut's
wrong.
hard.
It's
Cap
actually
Cut's
good,
hard.
yeah.
Cap Cut's
But you have no idea how easy you have it now. You have no
Especially
idea.
with AI.
Oh.
Nah, this was.
Yeah.
Tremendo fashion. Her maracuya with a passion. Is that man handsome? Tremendo
And in the flag.
fashion. Dímelo, Britannico with the accent. 5 shots of tequila, now man's dizzy. Henny be hitting me quickly. Seen plenty.
I love how you
Bro,
proper advertise every little bottle.
It's because I couldn't afford the big
I
bottle.
know. I was not thinking,
So I got the
I was
little
not thinking to myself, like, you got every bottle, but in the miniature.
Yeah. Bro, I had to film it up close to make it look big in there.
I know.
Caminando como chimney. Litty and giggly. Oh yeah, I'm feeling the.
I love how you put tun.
It's the yogurt. You know the little chocolate balls you get in a mullah.
This is brilliant.
So I written tonton with it.
I'll put my analyze in the video.
Tomando vino ro.
Yeah, you had Fanta in there, yeah,
Yeah, no,
Pepsi,
we
yeah,
had
beer,
Capri Sun, yeah.
Pelayak.
Siempre bastante, nunca un poco. Te wanna come party con nosotros. Yeah, that's cool. Get free beef, pero no soy todo.
Whoa, is that digestive?
Yeah. What's this part? No joke.
Te wanna come party con nosotros. Yeah, that's cool. Get free beef, pero.
Man said that. Do you know how important British that is?
Bro.
That is for your
But
tea.
it's not just that. It's just
No soy tonto. I ain't a fool, man.
There we go.
when I was no, but the thing is when I was
The graduation picture.
no,
man.
yeah, Lord, no. But listen, bro. When I was starting to do my music, right, I always asked people like, "Yo, can you show me some love? Yo, can you like, can you just like my video? Like maybe like drop a comment, usual stuff, right?"
Yeah.
But nobody wanted to do that. Nobody
I feel
wanted.
that.
Nobody wanted to support me, right?
Yeah.
So in the song, I'm like, you know, they want to come party con nosotros. Yeah, that's cool. Get freebies. Pero no soy tonto. I ain't a fool, man. I ain't a fool. And that's why I was like, you know, I try to help them, but then they didn't want to help me, so I took away the biscuits.
I get
So this is more like
it's a
this comedic part.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
because but it gets funnier. Cause I'm like, afuera, tonterías, man, go back to school. But then watch what I do with the GCSE book.
I ain't a fool. I put out. Tonterias, man, go back to school. Put out.
If you don't know what this is, yeah, I need to explain what the fuck you do.
Tonterias, man, go back to school.
You see those books, yeah? I'm telling you people who don't know, who have not been in the British educational system, even though that shit changed now, I don't even know. I'm 31 now, so I don't even know what this is anymore. innit? What was this before? GCSEs, isn't it?
Now it's
right?
like SATs or something.
SATs, I don't know what it is, but boy, those books, yeah, they were going out for every subject: science, RE, geography, whatever, maths, everything. And boy, did we spend a lot of money and time on them bitches. And you know what the funny thing is? I bet 50% of the stuff that they put in them books, they didn't come up in the exam.
Yeah.
That's what I remember actually.
Bear did, but
They weren't that bad.
No,
That's
no.
the thing. They were actually very nice,
they were
illustrated.
good.
They were good quality.
The font was good and everything.
Yeah,
It was
even
like-
the guy, the brother with the
it was always the guy with the sunglasses.
sunglasses
and
and
a
a
hat.
hat, just like, yeah, I'm casually reading this.
It made sense.
Stoned as fuck, I knew he was.
I put out. Tonterias, man, go back to school.
Hey, see, you can see cool science. Bro, that is a throwback.
To the anthem, catch man sipping on magnums. SM, I'm trying relaxation, eating her maracuya with a passion.
What?
I'm wearing a hat and I'm
Man sipping on magnums. SM school now. I see the thing to the anthem, catch man sipping on magnums. SM, I'm trying relaxation, eating her maracuya with a passion.
Bro,
Ese man handsome, tremendo fashion. Ay, dímelo.
oh, you should have rang the bell.
Británico with an accent. I see the
Whenever you who installed that bell in your house, bro?
my dad.
I swear to God.
They
that's
did it when
brilliant.
they did it when we couldn't hear them, so they would ring the bell and we knew that, it's time to go eat.
Fantastic. I'm
Yeah.
so gonna take that from
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
to the anthem, catch man sipping on magnums. SM, I'm trying relaxation, eating her maracuya with a passion. Ese man handsome, tremendo fashion. Ay, dímelo. Británico with an accent.
What was that?
Tremendo fashion. Ay, dímelo.
Yeah, it's a mango. Yeah, okay, cool.
It's a
cool.
pain fight. It's the pain fight specifically.
Okay.
Británico with an accent.
This is a dope video, man. This is actually fun. This
Thank
was
you.
fun. This is the most I've actually spent on a person's video.
Thank
We've actually fully reacted to
Yeah.
this video. I've never actually had to like proper react to someone's
Nah,
video.
bro, that video was hard.
Hang on, I'm adding that shit to the playlist, bro. That is a hard song.
Thanks, bro. It's
This
funny,
one's
man.
going in the gym one.
I
but-
remember-
So I made a playlist just for you. Haciéndole, I need to change it, but this is actually the sex playlist. I know you gonna hit that shit. This is the UK Latino gym. I meant like your songs are gonna be on there.
I know you gonna hit that.
I meant like your songs. I know your future songs right now.
I know you gonna hit that
shit. I'm adding it to the gym because I made a gym version and I'm making a official UK Latino Scene one just for to get the different vibes.
Come on.
But basically, what I want to do.
Is that Batman workout? Oh.
Yeah. Theme music, bro, is
okay.
differently.
You're a joke. And this is
Silhouette Fantasies. Silhouette Fantasies. It's this yak. That's what it is. It's got to be lit. Yeah.
Come on, did you want a little top?
I don't mind little top.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk to me about Silhouette Fantasies, the 221.
So, Silhouette Fantasies. Hold on, let me just top you over.
Oh, yeah? Thank you, sir. It ain't that bad. It grows on you. It's like a great.
It's decent. I feel like we're eating like some expensive olives.
Yeah.
And like there's mad salty ocean water next door.
I got orange juice there for you in case you want it.
Oh, thank you, bro. I was like, I got some salty ocean water there in case you want. Cheers, my bro.
Man.
You look at me. Thank you. So,
Silhouette Fantasies is when you started to your penis started.
lol. Nah, bro.
Y'all started getting horny now.
Nah, so Silhouette Fantasies was my first proper music video. You know, where like I had like a model and you know the quality was very different.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I get you. What inspired you to make a music like this, sir?
So Silhouette Fantasies is a reflection of a dream that I had for many years about a romantic relationship I had with someone in my dream who I never knew.
Oh,
like I never.
It's your mystery woman.
Yeah, like the girl of my dreams, but she was a silhouette. So I never got to see her.
But you experienced her in your own way.
Yeah, like I would get back home from school and I couldn't wait like for it to be bedtime. Just so that I could see her again and hang out with her.
Take a look at their ass one more time.
Nah, it was, bro, like we've in that time from what I can remember, because I haven't had that dream ever since like I wrote the song for it, but
okay.
I fell in love with that girl in my dream. I fell in love with the idea of her. We hanged out.
Was she like a silhouette or was
she? Yeah, she was a silhouette, and it was just like
the gestures and like what you were.
Yeah, like whole dream would just be like us holding hands, or like I would be talking to her, but I can't hear what I'm saying. But
you felt it.
Yeah, because when I grew up, or when I was growing up, sorry, I never really experienced a romantic love. I was a big guy in school. I used to get like bullied at one point. Girls didn't really like look at me or gravitate towards me because of my appearance. So when I felt that in my dreams, it was nice. I felt like I was like seen, and a lot of my romantic ideas stemmed from a lot of romantic movies that I watched growing up because my mum was.
What was your favorite romantic movie? Sorry to interrupt.
No, It's between two movies. One's Pretty Woman,
That's a good one.
And the other one is The Notebook. I liked Pretty Woman because I liked the way that even forget the whole storyline, right? Because it's a crazy story. But I liked the way that the guy looked after his woman.
Okay.
You know, he was in a suit. They went to nice establishments. He came across as a gentleman, from what I remember. The girl was very beautiful. He helped her. He showed her a different type of love. Like, I liked that idea of, you know, kind of like Dirty Dancing, pero con más elegancia.
Without even the dancing part. It was
right.
Just more of the...
And then I like The Notebook because The Notebook, as cheesy as it may seem to other people, it's actually like one of the most beautiful things
it's a banging love story.
ever seen, because it shows how this guy loved his woman unconditionally, you know, no matter what. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but long story short, his woman I think had like dementia or some shit.
Oh man, I don't think it's ruined. I think
Oh, okay, cool. Like his lady has dementia, and this man is basically telling her this.
He's reminding her the story.
Yeah, he's telling her this story, and
like 50 First Dates.
And then just at the end, she recognizes him as her husband, and then they have a beautiful moment. They both like fall asleep next to each other, and they both die in their sleep together. And I was like, even now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wow,
what a great moment.
Oh, bravo.
Fun fact, the actors actually hated each other. They actually did.
I hate your ass, my mom died with you in this
I
movie.
think it was Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling. They actually hated each other in real life.
That's great.
Silhouette Fantasy.
So anyway, Silhouette Fantasies is a reflection of a romance.
The dream girl.
Yeah, my dream girl growing up.
Still COVID times.
Yeah, COVID times. Also, I made everything.
You made the mask as well.
I made everything. Yeah, it's the same hat, bro.
Do you have a beard yet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I feel like
it's different.
like beardless pet.
Yeah,
It's a mystery for me right now.
Silhouette fantasies, chilling up in my mind, going through all my dreams. No matter they hang on me. Silhouette fantasies, is it my love you seek? Is it my love you need? Like, what do you want from me? Yo, in a silhouette, I know you don't know me yet. Love in the elegance, beauty is evident. I see the halo is evidence. Independent girl, I know that you're heaven sent. I pray for you every day. Me quieres, that wedding ring, diamonds and everything. But I'll do anything. She be like, Patrick Vel aquí. Beso sabor a the Hennessy. Gemini with the remedy. Plucking souls with a melody. Yo, when you smell, get that sunrise. Yeah, I fell in love with the memories.
This is the motherfucker I grew up with. This is the like y'all don't understand. But when I first met Pat, he was doing romantic music, and I was just like, this motherfucker's smooth, and I never admitted this shit to you.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah, but it was the guitar. You know what it is? Because it reminded me of me, man, a little bit. But obviously you're in your own element, innit? But I was just like, this is so dope. Like, I've never been able to talk to women in that way. To see you do it, I'm just like, wow, that's another level of kind of consciously aware of your how you feel in such a poetic way. I gotta respect it.
No,
you
thank
know
you,
what I
bro.
mean? Yeah,
I appreciate that,
yeah.
man. Thank you,
Real
my
talk.
bro.
And you've always been like, you love love. You know, you love love in such a different way. And granted, that might be because of the different experiences you've had to experience.
Yeah, like I grew up with that. My mum gave me, my family gave me that in abundance. I always got it. So naturally, when I fell in love with someone, I never half-assed it. I really loved them to the best of my ability at that time. And this was just a reflection of that, you know. I always felt like, as a man, to win a woman's heart is one of the most exciting things you can do when you genuinely fancy her, right? Because yes, it's a challenge. I wouldn't go as far as say it's a competition. At least for me, I don't look at it like that. It's just like, you know, you have a beautiful person, and there's a lot of people out there who are trying to get her attention, but perhaps it's not for the most genuine reasons. So I always felt like going out of my way to do something creative for her, not only to show her that, yo, I got sauce, but also to let her know, look, I really took time out of my life to make this for you.
I created something for you.
I created this for you, and it will forever be yours. So even if we're not together in the future, just know that at one point in life, you were the person I loved the most, and if we're not together now, at least, like, thank you, innit?
Run it up.
Galaxies within your eyes, you're the only one I wanna see. Kissing me deeply in my sleep, silhouette in my fantasies. You've been cheeky all in my dreams, making love and doing other things. Trust me, G.
Other things.
Trust me, yeah.
Enamorada the rendezvous. Ice cream and the exotic foods. Doing things young lovers do. Silhouette fantasies. Silhouette fantasies. Chilling up in my mind. Going through all my dreams. Let me they have on me. Silhouette
First time I saw you without a cap as well, bro.
fantasies. Silhouette fantasies. Is it my love you seek? Is it my love you need? Like, what do you want from me? Silhouette fantasies. Silhouette fantasies. Chilling up in my mind. Going through.
What you know about picnic in the park? You don't know about picnic in the park?
Bro,
It's the
picnic-
best thing you can do in this country
is.
at this point, bro.
Yeah, 100%. It's a vibe. I feel like, bro, do you feel like romance? I won't say romance is dead, but
Boy, romance is capitalism now. Real talk.
yeah, it's just money.
Money.
It's
money,
like
money,
very-
money.
Relying on money. Whereas this, like a simple walk in the park, sharing an ice cream, even sharing one meal, like there's one plate and we're sharing it.
Oh yeah, that's some proper.
That is like,
proper thing.
oh, and then you
It's a real connection.
give
can
her,
make
like-
there. Half and half.
you give her the nice part of like God, like
Oh, the nice part.
yeah, like imagínate hay un hueso y la carne está ahí y le cortas, ¿no? Y le das
Ajá.
eso y tú te quedas con el hueso.
Uy. Sometimes they might even do the opposite. Like, do you want some of mine? No,
You're like, nah. And then you grab her hand and you're like, I want
yeah. All of you.
I want you.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh,
We can reminisce over.
Bro,
Anyways,
Silhouette fantasies. Let me they have on me. Silhouette fantasies. Silhouette fantasies. Is it my love you seek? Is it my love you need? Like, what do you want from me? Trust. We kissed and we cuddled that evening. Silhouettes up in the ceiling. Gripping and teasing. Twisting and turning. I'm learning. I'm loving this feeling. Passionate pecs. Leading to passionate sex. She kissing and licking the back of my neck. We're covered in sweat. Catching our breath. We stay at the bed. Yeah, amor otra vez.
no, I realized hanging out around with you might have actually gotten me into a certain type of women. Deep that now. Yeah, you might have influenced me. Now I'm looking back at my past dating.
I grew up with a lot of like morenitas, innit?
Yeah.
So naturally, I learned to
You were
appreciate.
attracted and appreciate them.
I learned to appreciate that
Damn.
very much. So, you know, that was what I thought. You know, this is was not what I thought. It was the reality. This is what I liked.
I like the sound, man. I'm gonna put this on the sex playlist.
Wow, very
I think it deserves to be there. Like I do feel like
on the naughty playlist.
this haciéndole.
But really
Yeah, it's on there.
interesting.
Now we could talk about Chica 1010.
Oh, Chica 1010. Chica 1010 was fine. This one has a video too.
It has its own video, no? Yeah.
Yeah, it has a video too. Chica 1010 it's a fun video, man. It's
What is it?
Oh,
You
it's
sure,
it's-
Blad?
Yeah, it's on GRM.
Oh, for reals?
Yeah. So put
My guy like that, yeah.
yeah. I wanted to put I wanted to be one of the first like Latinos to put something on that platform.
Bro.
You know, I think Guala did it first.
Mm.
With You're Not There. There's a song he has called You're Not There with two other gentlemen. But yeah, GRM 3 years ago.
For reals.
Architecture and interior
Now we gotta watch adverts. Thanks,
Oh.
man. See, man. See that?
Sorry.
Why don't you pay premium for me?
I do pay premium.
Oh.
Oh.
We could have logged into yours.
Lol.
Anyways. I didn't even get to skip that, man. Nah.
Don't worry.
Why don't I get premium? No thing. I had it before, yeah, but
That's
you know
beautiful.
what? It doesn't give me followers.
I went to school with her. I went to primary school with her. Yeah, shout out to Nikisha. And that guy, he's Soul Papi. The
The
boxer.
fuck you do with Soul Puppy?
We went to
You went to the same school, yeah. I
we
remember.
went to university together.
And he was there in England.
Yeah, we studied at University of Hertfordshire together.
Yo la conocí de lejos, chuta la chica, 10. Chula y bonita, wanna be your friend. And maybe catch a vibe in the ends. Yo la conocí de lejos, chuta la chica, 10. Chula y bonita, wanna be your friend.
Hold on, brother. Explain to me the narrative all of a sudden. Because I swear your boy, you your boy.
So
You're helping him out.
So Chica 1010 is about love at first sight.
Let's see.
And I literally like, you know, in the songs like Yo la conocí de lejos, ping, like, you know, them ones where you see a lady from far away and you're like, wow, you're so beautiful. I'm gonna go and talk to you because I don't want this to be the last time I see your face.
And I hope I see you again.
And I hope I see you again. And I'm gonna introduce myself and let you know respectfully that, you know, you just made my day, like kind of vibes. So that's what this song is a reflection of. It's a reflection of love at first sight and getting the girl.
Hang on, I want to see if I can try to rap this.
Go on.
Friend, y enamorarme again. I remember chilling on a sunny day, solo tú y yo like a holiday. Can never be the one that got away, never. Yeah. La cosa es que I love you forever, that's a fact. You always had my back in the beginning. You were never like them other women. To me, you were different. Una chica responsable, igualita a mi madre. Dulce, un amor de película, un amor de película. Oye mamita, vente acá. Oye mamita, vente acá, acá. Un besito muy lento, estilo Francia, let's go.
There's a guy walking in the back, bro.
Using Tesco, take a trip down to my world. La mancha with gin on the high road. Yo la conocí de lejos, ven. Chuta la chica, 10. Chula y bonita, wanna be your friend. And maybe catch a vibe in the air. Yo la conocí de lejos, ven. Chuta la chica, 10. Chula y bonita, wanna be your friend. Y enamorarme again. I never met a girl that's realer. Vibes, combos, nice eating dinner. Trust, I never met a girl so buff. Just know that you made my day. I'm so glad that you came my way. I like you.
No, I appreciate, bro, the branding you got going on and all of that thing, but you don't flop at that shit. You put all of the merchant in there.
Bro, I really, that was a time where, you know, after COVID, I wanted to find a proper side hustle. And I just realized that, you know, selling clothing, having the story behind it, it meant something. And I wanted it to be attractive. And I was really pushing it back then. And, you know, it's just a reflection of how dedicated I was to, like, you know, doing music, but also selling clothes and trying to make something of myself. And yeah, bro, I really tried. And I still do it, you know, and yeah, you can buy a hat whenever you want.
Nah, this music video is alright, but I prefer the other one. It has a bit more energy to it, you know what I'm saying?
Which one? What about the one you did? The one
That's exactly the one.
It's right there. It's right there. Zigzags and circles.
Oh, no, I'm in about 10, bitch. Go back to where you were, lad.
Trust, I never met a girl so buff. Just know that you made my day. I'm so glad that you came my way. I like you when I know you feel the same. I like that we talk all the time. Wine and dine, watching anime. Slow dance to the moonlight. Set the mood right, Billy. Ahora salí for a minute. Busy getting busy with the business. DVD in the TV. Chilling. La bolera in the background. Pulling up to Mactown. Seeing up and now we're twinning. Laying on the smackdown.
Yo, this is Summer Patrick. If you don't know about Summer Patrick, he was wearing a Barcelona shirt, the red cap and the glasses on with the chain and everything, man, bro. He was like, trust me, this was different energy, Patrick.
This was naughty times.
This was naughty.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh my day.
We were naughty times. We were the Bola Ultra boys.
Literally.
We were the Bola Ultra boys.
If y'all don't know,
Mi enamorada no huele. La cosa es que yo nunca le pensé que yo estuviera con usted. You always told me that you love me. You never even cared if I was chubby, that's love. You built a foundation of trust. It's not about me anymore, it's about us. Things take time, baby, don't rush. If we got God, then our things robust. Yo la conocí de lejos, ven. Chuta la chica, 10. Chula y bonita, I wanna be your friend. And maybe catch a vibe in the air. Yo la conocí de lejos, ven. Chuta la chica, 10. Chula y bonita, I wanna be your friend. Y enamorarme again. Yo la conocí de lejos, ven. Chuta la chica, 10. Chula y bonita, I wanna be your friend. And maybe catch a vibe in the air. Yo la conocí de lejos, ven. Chuta la chica, 10. Chula y bonita, I wanna be your friend. Y enamorarme again.
Yo, Pedro, that was nice.
That was very good. Spot.
I told you I was gonna do.
I knew you.
That day, bro.
Helicopter.
Helicopter. Woo! I'm done.
Good times, man.
literally the best times ever, man.
Good times, bro.
Yeah, man. So that shit, that was like my first exposure to like your music.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, man.
Google
No, not
They
Google.
had the naughty tune.
The naughty
Bola
tune. Wait,
Ultra tune.
no. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, that's after.
Yeah.
But first. Wait, did I put 1010? Let me put 1010 to the UK Latino team, bro.
Thanks, bro. Nah, yeah.
Did I put it in already?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember.
did,
I remember
yeah.
El Equipo. El Equipo was
El Equipo, I like
was
that
one of my favorite songs. I did that one
That
with
was hard.
Ecuadorian artist named Guala.
Guala.
Shout out to Guala. We, I approached him with the idea, and we wanted to just give that proper Equa London vibe. And I'm really happy that I jumped on it. And yeah, bro, that tune's one of my favorite songs.
I'm gonna definitely give it a play, man. This one deserves.
That's a good one.
I actually run to this tune. He produced that, didn't he? Yeah. You know what? It's got your signature kind of sounds.
El estilo de El estilo de
Patrick Vel, ecuatoriano con pinta. Yo tengo cash money en el banco de Pichincha. En mi dinero necesito en efectivo. Oye pana, ese es mi estilo. Ya un broken that por ahí. Máscara, con mi state dodge en la cámara. Manejando rapidito, con el equipo. Blacked out, riding incognito. Como así, la chiqui quiere partir conmigo. Adelante, ella le gusta que cante. Ella bajando y subiendo le tengo aquí por el momento. Y si me pongo coqueto, oye mami, be careful. Morenita with me, I like that. She be like, mira amiga, ese papacito es my man. I'm so gas, tía y tía, writing these throwbacks, you know that. No smoke, sipping Arizonas. La cinturita slow motion, baby like the ocean, I'm faded off this potion. She loves it when I hold her mirándome los ojos. Quiere dar un beso, pero yo no le conozco. Chuta, ese durazno a mí me gusta. Gusta. I just wanna know your name. I just wanna know your name. Alright. Oye, mami, no es mi culpa. Tremendo la tiene, ay, tremendo la tiene. Wow. Como así, la chiqui quiere partir conmigo. Adelante, ella le gusta que cante. Ella bajando y subiendo le tengo aquí por el momento. Y si me pongo coqueto, oye mami, be careful. Dulce como mango, salsa la cumbia, guarache come tango, le chango. Dulce como mango, baila cumbia, guarache come tango, le chango. Dulce, tú pases por aquí, así, mami. Ven y menéate aquí, con pasito tum, de Miami hasta Guayaquil. Hoy entrame de ese ají con un poquito de canguil. Angeli, cucaracha, sipi, chusa, tahualpa, chuta, ya.
Why did you say I'm getting lit cucaracha? I
Yeah.
always wondered, bro.
Because you know, like,
Not that I'm complaining, I fucking loved it. I was like, what the fuck?
so like when you see una cucaracha, what do? Like you start
stomp
stuffing
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm getting li cucaracha,
Stomp,
sipi chusa
stomp.
tahualpa. Chuta, ya vienen las bambras.
Yes, they are.
De las guambras,
This was a hard tune.
Thank you,
This
bro.
was hard.
fresco en la cancha, fresco.
And I'll be real, yeah. Not to sound controversial or anything, I wanted to hear one with just you. And I respect the one that you have with Wanda because I actually like that one too. But I wanted to see the different cadences you were going to channel.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you channeled 2 to 3 different cadences on this song. And I was like, oh, you can do more, man. You can do more. And I can sense it.
I just felt like, you know, Guala was a good fit for this.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when I originally pitched it to him, I was like, look, bro, I have this, but for this part, I hear you and I can't unhear you on it. So when I presented it to him, explained what my idea was, he really loved it, and he was like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna make this hard. So when he jumped on it, I was really happy, and yeah, bro, that was El Equipo, bro.
Yeah, man.
And also big shout out to Guala because he is the only musician, right? The only musician that actually basically co-signed me in the beginning. Like he put me onto everybody, everyone, and I'll never
That's
forget
actually how
that.
we met as well.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. I'll forever, respect him, not just because of that, just because of who he is, but also like in regards to like music, I will always remember, respect, love, and admire him for doing that, because I don't know, like he just believed in me. He was like, bro, I like your style and I want to introduce you to everyone. So big shout out to Guala, man. Definitely check out his music. His music is really, really good.
I mean, also I'm hoping that Guala returns too, man. There's been a lot of people who have been in that UK Latino music scene, you know, and I mean, I guess life gets in the way as well at the same time, and I respect that as well at the same time. But I would love to hear new music from a lot of these artists.
Yeah, I just feel like as well, you know, a lot of the topics that we're hearing, right, they're quite repetitive in the music world in general. And now looking at, you know, all the artists that have been doing it for a long time, you know, music, I just feel like we're in a different
Era.
we're in a different era, we're in a different moment in our life where we can actually talk about something that has more depth, with more creativity, with more finesse, with more flair. And yeah, like I second what you say. Like I really think that now, you know, the OGs, they got something cool to say. They got a different type of sazon, and it doesn't have to revolve around like crazy intimacy. Like he can be suave with it, not like, you know, all these other people that are just basically saying it for what it is. It's a bit crazy.
Hey, Blad. That's true.
Nah, like, you know, it's nice to hear a romantic love song here and there, or a nice party song like some fulanito vibes.
Yeah.
En vez de like, yo le puse aquí y ahora está empreñada. It's like, yo, chill out.
What? Hold on a minute.
Nah, but the tune's been moving like that. Like,
Yeah,
tengo
yeah.
delincuente, mamita. Shout out to Chiquisha, innit? But like, that's wild. Esa canción, if you heard it,
Yeah.
it's very like, whoa. I wouldn't play that next to like mis papas, innit? Like, it just wouldn't.
It's a mad one, but the beats are hard.
It's a crazy, but
the
I
beats
listened
are
to it by
hard.
myself. No, but I feel like them type of tunes.
Can I tell you something for real though?
Go on.
For some weird reason, I might get too deep into my personal shit here,
Nah, go
but
for
at
it,
the
go.
same time, I've always felt uncomfortable with reggaeton. Like, I've never actually identified reggaeton.
Yeah, I get you, bro.
I get a lot of people do here, and that's cool. But for me, it just wasn't really my thing, because I'll be real with you. Sometimes, maybe I wasn't too into my Caribbean self. But bashment is one thing. Reggaeton was a different thing. And I don't know why. I just, whenever reggaeton came up in the clubs in Bola Ocho, toda esa vaina, if I wasn't with a thing,
It'd be dead.
it'd be dead. I'd be standing there and everyone's just like, and I know there'll be a few other men as well, kind of just standing there with our vapes and just waiting for we're waiting for this tune to finish so a salsa can come on or a bachata. Algo diferente, bro, because I'm just like, I'm not gonna just go up to a random woman. I've seen that happen, and that is funny to me, innit? Because I've got shame. And I'll be real, I've got shame, and I'm just like, I can't go up to this woman and just be like,
reggaeton is it's like a bachata avanzadísima.
bien tocadito.
But
Pero no de frente, bro.
But bachata also be something else.
No. But at least you can keep a distance.
Yeah.
My personal space isn't invaded.
But some of that sensual shit where they're like,
yeah, but that gets enabled by her.
Yeah.
You know
of
that,
course,
like,
of course.
I keep it at a distance, and if she wants to get close and start like whatever dancing, rubbing up against me in a certain way, I'm gonna be like, well, this is nice.
Yeah, because it's just
You enabled this. You shaking your ass in front of me,
like
Rina.
you are in charge. You're the captain.
Yeah,
and
I'm just rowing the boat.
and I'm just here abiding by whatever
The
it is you
rules.
decide to do.
California and Amsterdam.
California and Amsterdam is
Do you want to get into that one? You want to get into Bobo?
I'll get into all of them if you want. Bro, California and Amsterdam is a song that reflects, for me, innit? There's another artist on it, goes by the name of LK. Shout out to LK. That's my guy for real.
Okay, it's dope.
This song is a reflection of, in my opinion, I'd say choices in life. You know, two different paths. Two individuals that have chosen two different paths in their lives, but at the same time want the same outcome, you know, peace, want the financial success, and it was just about the grind, but in just two different avenues, you know what I mean? And it's just it's a song about that. Also, allegedly fictional song, allegedly. It's fictional.
Is there a video for this?
Yes, there is. There is definitely a video for this. Californian Amsterdam. Oh, that's
Quick
also
Idiot.
that's also on GRM, I think.
My guy.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Actually, yeah, it is on GRM.
Was it E Amsterdam?
Yeah,
Cool. Gotcha.
right there.
Bingo.
Hey!
Get okay, get a bit
Get
crazy,
bro.
man. That's a bit
Pero me
crazy,
está
man.
mirando y tengo frío,
Sometimes you
coño,
gotta play the
y quiero
average.
tomar un poco de leche.
I never done
Oxygen gives you life.
I never done an Instagram
We
live.
exist to help you live. I really, what is this?
Fuck, I'm trying to do Instagram
Oh,
live.
it's Instagram. Oh my
Sound this
days.
shit crazy.
Hey, you know that. Okay. Wait, Ham Park.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Gotti. Gotti is the one who recorded this video. He's a star. He also recorded Chica 1010. Yeah, shout out to you.
Damn right, Gotti.
This guy.
Para empezar, London City es mi lugar, I'm running on. California y Amsterdam, escoge la casa o la calle, la libertad o la cárcel, seguir adelante o vivir con Los Ángeles. Para empezar, London City es mi lugar, I'm running on. California y Amsterdam, escoge la casa o la calle, la libertad o la cárcel.
I love how the yard has been the studio, just like same
Bro.
here, bro. We gotta make use of what we have. Damn right.
I ain't trying to pay for no venue, like those
Fuck
tres
that.
bills.
Venue hire is too expensive.
Bro.
Here. This isn't America.
But
bro.
you know what it is? I learned about this this shit the hard way, because when I was gonna record yeah, when I was gonna record Silhouette Fantasies,
Yeah.
Deep It, bro, that project made me broke.
Silhouette Fantasy.
Silhouette Fantasies
How
made
much was it?
it made me broke because in the beginning we hired a model, yeah.
How much was the model?
No, so I think she was like £300 or whatever, right? Because we needed her for maybe dos horas or tres horas, like I said. Anyways, or a bit more, maybe 4 hours. But anyways, we hired this model, and bro, she cancelled. So Deep It, she cancelled.
It's not the same model that's in the video.
No. This model cancelled on us.
Yeah.
I want to say like a day before, but we had already paid for the venue. We had already paid for.
Rete.
We already paid for everything, so I think I lost £700. But at that time, bro, monthly, I was making like 1.3.
Yeah.
So
Wait, this thing cost £700.
£700 I lost because I had to pay the crew for time lost, and I needed them for the other video.
Yeah.
I already paid the deposit, so I had to pay for the venue again and pay the crew for another day and pay another model because this one silly lady decided to not come.
So the replacement model
The replacement model, we had to find a replacement.
on the day?
Nah, like we had to reschedule.
Oh shit.
And had it not been for my family that saved me, like my family were kind enough to bless me, bro. I was this close to choosing another path.
I see.
Let's put it that way. I was this close to not being legit out of puro necesidad. And that's why when I made California and Amsterdam, it was deep because I was like, bruv, if my family, like if my sister didn't bless me that same day,
Yeah.
te lo juro, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Damn.
Because I was like desesperadísimo.
Shit.
So this song is a reflection of like, you know, the rat race, like hating being legit, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not cut out for that life. I'm not that kind of guy. Yo no quiero defraudar a mi familia. I'm not saying that people that do that defraud a su familia, but the way I grew up, like going from the first song to now, like it makes no sense for me to do that. Because that's not what I wasn't taught that.
Yeah.
My mom showed me to be a certain way.
Yeah.
And if I ended up choosing that path, I would
You'll be
have
on this path.
I would have completely like
Derailed.
it would have been like throwing it back in her face. So
I hear that.
yeah, so this song was deep for me because of that. And then I just tried to show a reflection of my reality because I used to work in a warehouse and I used to hate my life, bro. You know, and that's, you know, see me like rushing, eating the cereal, taking the train to this place called Hell. Yeah, it was long still.
That is.
That's what this tune is about.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Ah.
That is jokes.
And yeah, and the brand was like everywhere.
Which brand? Oh,
My brand.
Your brand, yeah. Sponsored by North Face still.
Come on.
Let me see this.
Adelante o vivir con Los Ángeles. Yo vivo mi vida aquí con las justas. Wake up every day like truth. I'm off to a job que a mí no me gusta. I tell myself just one more day. I got finesse for 7 bills. Then I got blessed, my God is real. If you on zero, how would you feel? If you on zeros, back to the field. I feel like a prick for being legit. But my G, that's the way that is.
Fucking hell, you know what? This tune resonates with today. Today. If you know what is going on in the world today and the way the economy is just fucking us up and the way the government is doing its bitch right now.
Yeah, bro.
Back into the tune.
That was my life. I used that exact bag, that exact jacket to go to my job. That was my life, bro.
Yeah.
You get me?
The grind is
The grind
bullshit,
is the grind.
The grind is the grind, but shit be grinding us.
Mi trabajo, it brings what it brings. I handle my business and get back to the ting. I'm doing OT and you know that's a fact. For them peanuts and them scraps. I'm a barrio's eyes on the map and I ain't really trying to get trapped in a trap. Una palabra necesidad. Esa palabra will make you go mad. Tapped. Oye pana tranquilo, don't let it get out of hand. Lo que tolero pa' ser mi dinero. Me humillan porque yo no tengo. Chuta que desespero, nada viene sin el esfuerzo. Para empezar, London sí es mi lugar, I'm running on. California y Amsterdam, escoge la casa o la calle, la libertad o la cárcel, seguir adelante o vivir con Los Ángeles. Para empezar, London sí es mi lugar, I'm running on. California y Amsterdam, escoge la casa o la calle, la libertad o la cárcel, seguir adelante o vivir con Los Ángeles. Dime tu historia, yo no te juzgo. Mami, la cosa es sencilla, nacimos sin cuna de oro. Latino atrapado en el lodo. Mira, mis padres volaron buscando fortuna. Y yo aprendí a aceptar y callar. Lecciones la vida te da. Wake up and pray. Been chopping the crop in the field for days. Turn off the Nokia. Shh, that noise is bait. Living my life on the regular. Mama says that you should know I'm regular. Turn on the beats. Yo, who's riding with me? Trip to sea. Kicking the vitamins for my keys. Hey, whipping it. Drive the food, clinging it. Turn on the line, swinging it. Greater the prize, winning G. Pedal to the metal, bend this ride like young Mellow. Tell your chica, said hello, come back to east. Make sure you leave with a tester. Hey, te regalo for free. Para empezar, London sí es mi lugar, I'm running on. California.
I always love that face you pulled there, you know.
Bro, it's the look into
It's
this,
the look into the
Empezar, London sí es mi lugar, I'm running on.
No. Huh? You even got the lips. I can see the imprints, bro.
That's crazy. That
You're
you
like-
just said
you're
that.
like-
Wild work right there. But bro, you know what's crazy?
Wow.
It's like, obviously you see what my man's like got in his hand, innit? This brand called Cookies.
Yeah.
Bro, sin querer, I've actually worked with that exact brand.
For reals?
Exact brand. The Manhattan branch, innit? The one that's in the city. So it's crazy now that I see it. I'm like, wow, because my
Oh, that's mad. You actually worked with the Cookies band.
yeah, that's what.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's funny how life
Rotates around
trust.
and now you're with the people and there.
Shout out to Cookies as well.
Yeah, no, for real.
Come
Hey,
on.
this is a hard song though. This
Thank
is
you, bro.
actually, I remember this.
But
one.
I feel like you appreciate it because you kind of have taken time to
Sit down and talk to
to
you about it, bro.
To understand the branding, the story, the everything behind it
100%.
since the beginning to now. It's kind of like making sense.
Yeah. And bro, that's the whole point of these episodes. You know what I mean?
There
Like,
I go.
now you get what I'm doing.
I get what you're
Yeah,
doing.
bro.
I
It
get
makes
what you're
sense to
doing.
me because, bro, we were supposed to have radio stations doing this, but we don't have a radio station. And the not to throw anyone under the bus. The radio stations we do have, they have limited access to those radio stations.
Right.
So they ain't got time to be interviewing artists for like 2 hours straight. You know what I mean? And to pay a podcast room, you know how we both know how much that costs.
Yeah.
So yeah, California and Amsterdam.
Yeah, man.
And big up at LK.
100%.
What is it? LK 187 now.
Yeah. Big up to LK, big up to Gotti who filmed the video, and
Real talk.
yeah, man, he did the artwork and everything. No, this was like one of the times I'd say peak artistry for me because
Yeah.
I was very on the express.
Yeah.
After this, I feel like music became more businessy.
So it went commercial.
Yeah, like especially this song with artist named Braden. I actually, in the non weird way, I begged him to be on this tune. I was like, "Oh, this bro, please let me be on this song. I will go ham." I remember he showed it to me, and then when he told me, he's like, "Bruv, I want you to be a part of it." I was so happy. So it was a pleasure to do this song. Yeah, man, it just made sense. It was my first, I guess, Afro beats.
This is your first Afro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put this here.
That tune was fun to
This
make.
shit don't matter here.
No, that was fun to make. And you know what, bro? I'm so happy that despite my circumstances,
Yeah.
financial ones in those times, I was brave enough to invest in making a video for it. Like, yeah, it didn't get that many views, and realistically, we didn't make anything back from our investment. But I feel like it's definitely an important piece to the puzzle of what I'm going to accomplish in the future for me. Like, it's essential.
I think it's a good freaking piece. Like, I think con el tiempo, it will grow more. You know what I mean? Like, because it resonates. This song came out
2 years ago.
2 years ago. It still resonates to this day. And I think
Yeah.
just the rat race in general, bro. Like, everyone's feeling it now. So to put this back into the limelight, even though it might be a little limelight, whatever, how many people view these things, I still think it's a fucking good thing to
thank you, bro.
review, bro. Like,
It's
I
different.
didn't know the song was about that until you actually started telling me about it, and I asked you to listen. I'm like, yeah. I'm more consciously aware of what you're telling me now. You know what I mean? So no, this is brilliant. I fucking love this song.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Then after this,
Tune started tuning.
After
But where's
this-
Bobo?
Bobo is
Don't have a video?
Braden's project. So yeah, there's no video. That's a Spotify.
Say nothing. This is take you to the bed type situation, isn't it?
I don't know. This is just more like we're on a picnic, we're catching a vibe, maybe like doing a bit of shisha if you're into that, or we're just, chilling in a car on our way to like a beach. It's like
Let me hear this.
It's like a vibe. That's the best way I could put it. Summer vibe.
Why Bobo?
I believe it's Braden's project. It's just because like maybe the girl is so amazing or beautiful or whatever that
Makes you Bobo.
it just makes you like just
Dumb,
it just
dumb
you're
in
just
love.
you're
Dumb in
blindly
love,
in
dumb in
love, and you're
Let me take a listen.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a whole different vibe.
Hace mucho te ando buscando y no te he vuelto a encontrar. Te vi bailando en el club y desde ahí no te he visto más. De ti me enamoré.
Straight to the bedroom.
Baby, no sé qué lo que tú tienes.
I mean, it sounds like it's going.
But straight,
I mean, yeah. I mean,
no, straight.
the
though.
guitar, the tune,
No, but you said straight. Like you hear this and you're like, oof, I'm trying to be a
you can
baba
put,
right now.
You can put that on.
This
on-
is like
You can put that with dim lighting on the background with at least
this is like
15% volume.
I'd call this like piquito music.
Oh yeah, but this is before you get.
Yeah, but you said straight to the bedroom.
I'm saying it's going straight into the bedroom plate.
It's straight to the bedroom.
Puedo olvidar.
Straight to the bedroom is that
Me
bashing
tienes
music.
como un bo.
That's if you want to finish fast.
That's if you wanna. You know what I'm trying to do.
I know
Yeah,
it.
that shit.
Dagger.
Right, crazy.
Bo. And then he says the actual thing.
Por ti ando medio loco,
She makes it crazy.
Tú me tienes como un bobo. Por ti ando medio loco, Patrick Vel. Cherry blossom trees trying to set the scene. I was clocking her, she was clocking me. Had to pattern up, drop game and do it properly. Oye man, conozco un sitio por ahí. Yo le ofrecí comer y ella dijo sí. Once I got the green light, todo fue history. If I want it, de una apply pressure. I know you feel good, but with me you can feel better. Ahí, con la reina de África. Had to come diferente con mi tac.
I beg you say Africa one more time like that.
Africa.
No, with that type of expression, bro.
Oh, go and play again.
Africa. La reina de África.
Ahí, con la
La
reina
reina
de
de África.
Ahí, con la reina de África.
África. So you gotta say it like that.
Bro said, ahí, con la reina de África.
You put that mic up on you. Like Africa. Go on.
Ahí, con la reina de África.
Oh, I love it.
Come diferente con mi táctica. Ya tiene pinta, la mami es simpática. Y ella es linda y también es romántica. I got my eyes on the prize. Baby, what's your sign? I'm a Scorpio, so you know I don't waste time. Once you get to know me, I'ma stay on your mind. And if you love me back, just know that you're mine.
Buscando y no te he vuelto a encontrar. Te vi bailando en el club y desde ahí no te he visto más.
Shit was a whole proposal for
It's
me,
like,
right?
if you love me back, then
I love you too, innit?
If you love me back, then obviously I'll
It's
give
a
you-
done
I'll
deal.
give you everything.
I agree with this song. This is definitely a bedroom song, man. Did I put
Yeah.
this? Yeah.
De ti me enamoré, baby no sé qué lo que tú tienes que no te puedo olvidar. Me tienes como un
And I also like,
y ando medio loco.
I like his voice. I like how the engineer records him, how it sounds clean and the cadence of his voice. I like the tone.
You know who mixed and mastered it? Or,
I don't know. I think he did his
he
own.
might have done his own mix.
Yeah, and then I got one of my guys to do my voice, but he knows his stuff, and he's a proper artist, in my opinion. And I've always been excited to listen to his music and work with him, you know, or even be in the same creative space. It's good vibes still.
Yeah, still, man. This is a...
Tú me tienes como un por ti ando medio loco. I was like, ¿qué tengo que hacer? En el club ella me miró cuando la miré. Un par de tragos luego yo me acerqué. Y a medianoche ella llevaba puesta mis lentes. Me dijo que se llama Camila. Soy un bobo porque no me puse pila. No tenía ni su número ni Insta. Distraído porque era tan linda. Y ahora pago en cero. Te sigo buscando. Si no es en este club, será en otro club. Yo no me rindo hasta encontrarte, my love. Hace mucho te ando buscando y no te he vuelto a encontrar. Te vi bailando en el club y desde ahí no te he visto más.
So he goes like Paradise of the week
It was
after.
Paradise the week after.
And she ain't in Paradise, and now he's in Living, and she just ain't there, and he won't stop until like she decides to go out again.
Hard tune.
No, maybe not him, maybe the
hard
character.
tune,
But that's
hard
wild though. That's dedication.
tune. Did he? Yeah,
That's
Shanna.
dedic.
Didn't see her in that club, and now
Yeah,
didn't see any
Shanna.
other club.
Ah, bro. And then obviously zigzags.
We
and
need to
circles.
talk about this.
Zigzags and circles. So do you want the PG explanation, or you want the like say it for what it is explanation?
Say for what it is. I mean, yeah, say for what it is, because now, I mean, I don't think you should hide this shit. I think you should really be honest about it.
Alright, so basically, Zigzags and Circles is a song about performing a very beautiful act of intimacy on a lady. I'll let you put the two and two together, innit?
Wow, the PG was PG.
You right?
Um,
A very beautiful, well executed, thoroughly enjoyed act of intimacy.
it's
on,
called
on
in English terms. You want me to say the word?
Go on.
Cunnilingus. There you go.
And it's a song about that. It's also a saucy song. It's a song that taps into the realm of mystery that lives within me.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's what this song's about. You know, the song is about me having fun and, you know, shining a light on a side of me that not many people will ever get to experience.
The little intimate
Ever.
side in you. Yeah.
You know, very exclusive. La Dulzura is very, very extremely exclusive. Yeah.
We I'm a part of this project too now.
Yeah.
We filmed this music video. This is actually our first. Technically, the first project was Chica 1010 in the Misala episodes, but then this was our first official like music video together.
I think this was
The only music video we've actually done.
Yeah.
together.
No, second. I mean, first, because we did the Bolacho one. But this
That's
is
not a
like
music video.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm saying this. I believe for me, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
This is the first. This is the project that made our bond or was the seed that was planted in life that made our bond as strong as it is now.
Correct. 100%. Because you gave me full creative
Full
direction.
creative freedom.
Yeah.
I never wanted you to feel limited in any way, shape, or form. I actually encouraged you to
Do your thing.
do your thing because I at that time I'd been watching what you were doing and I admired you for a long time, and for me when you accepted the the proposal, the video, I felt honored. So I was like, you know what? Because of that, this is your project as well. Have fun, and I believe
You made it my baby.
this video came
fucking
out.
love this video.
This video came out nice. And what was lovely about this project was that I was invited to edit it with you at the same time. So I was able to give input. It wasn't a micromanaging situation. It was more just like a beautiful baile entre nosotros.
Yeah.
100%
100%.
for the outcome of this video. So,
I've got to give a big shout out to Karina.
100%. Shout out to Karina.
Shout
Shout out to Karina.
Erica for letting us use. her
Definitely a big
household.
shout out to Karina and your beautiful. And Erica and her beautiful family, and Erica and Karina as well.
She no, but for real, she pulled her on because the task that she had to do and the concept of the video that I explained it. Yo no quería que usted estaba en el video. So I wanted to test out. Here's the thing: I like to test out artists' egos. So I always feel like sometimes you need to take yourself out the music video to put yourself in the music video.
100%.
Damn, that was poetic.
That was.
But I definitely thought that the best idea was to have you there, but not to have you there. And that's why I said it'd be great if we could get Karina to sing the song or rap the song, and she learned the song.
She learned the song.
Yeah.
I remember.
She had a week.
Yeah, no, but who was the lady that was doing her? I forgot her name. I know who she is. The lady that did her makeup and her hair on the day.
Must have been Carla.
The
Da Vinci's
Mrs.
missus? Yeah. It was Carla. So
Shout out to Carla because
bang.
yeah, like I remember when Carla was doing her makeup and her hair
Before the nice little change.
before everything. I remember Karina was remembering the song, listening to the song, and when when it was go time, it was just
boom, she knew what she was doing.
She knew exactly what she was doing. The whole situation was very professional. We all had a lot of fun. Yeah. We all had a lot of fun. That was a good day. It was a very sunny day too.
We were dancing salsa and everything.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We had a vibe. Now here's the music video. So you made this yourself? You produced this song?
Nah, so this song was I found the beat on YouTube. I think the beat is from a beat maker called Ransom Beats, the popular beat Afro beats beat maker on YouTube, innit? And I just fell in love with it, and I was like, I can't recreate this. This is a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
Patrick. Zigzags and circles, me, I got them tongue tricks. When I shoot, baby, I don't miss. Swish, it's how I feel is what I drink. Y en tu piscina is where I swim.
By the way, the avocado pen was totally Patrick's. That had nothing to do with it. That was all Patrick's.
Bro,
avocado pen was good. It was a good touch.
Pen's a vibe. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
I like the pen. The pen was playing guitar with la pepa. O sea, la misma pepa que tiene la barriguita. Imagine avocado with a belly, but the belly is the seed, and it was playing guitar on its belly, and it had a mariachi.
Fucking love you, man. Where'd you get this pen?
From like some pen store.
Pen store?
Like a store that sells like stationery in it, but specific stationery. So I just saw the pen was on sale, and I was like,
love you for this, man. Also, we didn't actually know what the setup was gonna be, so we actually experimented on the day.
Yeah,
we came up with the concept, but also experimented with the concept.
It was
on the
a
day.
lot of improvisation.
Yeah, that's why I love doing these videos, though. It's just
Zigzags and circles, me, I got them tongue tricks. When I shoot, baby, I don't miss. Swish, it's how I feel is what I drink. Y en tu piscina is where I swim. I got that front stroke, back stroke, on lock, motion in the ocean.
I can't get enough of how innocent she was looking when she
Yeah.
did this. But that was the whole point, because there's a reason for this.
Yeah.
Lick on the rocks, big boy, yeah, coming like a yacht, con un perreo lento with no reggaetón. Ese cuerpito es una bendición, ma. Chiquitita linda de donde asomas. Funny yo, tiene chistes y bromas. And when we speak siempre es en dos idiomas. A mí me gusta esta tipa. Equa y chinita, if you saw her magic, tú te flipas. Slim waist, pretty face and a big bum.
What?
I just love the way she was like.
Yeah, man.
Young 23 con los Jordan ones. And yo, she's just my type. Short and sweet, brown eyes, travesa in the skies. She likes all the finer things in life. I guess great minds really think alike. Zigzags and circles, me, I got them tongue tricks. When I shoot, baby, I don't miss. Swish, that's how I feel is what I drip. Y en tu piscina is where I swim. Zigzags and circles, me, I got them tongue tricks. When I shoot, baby, I don't miss. Swish, that's how I feel is what I drip. Y en tu piscina is where I swim. Do I remember it was you and me? Talking a love language.
You know, actually, there was a reason why I actually did this. Aside being a very big fan of like Sin City, the whole point, because I feel like Karina really represented, and I don't mean this in a racial way, because obviously Latino represents an abundance of colors now. You know what I mean? Like any color, white, black, brown, whatever you want to call it, anything. But for me, because I resonated with her skin tone a lot, because we have that kind of mestizo skin tone, I wanted to point that beauty side of that skin tone within the music video. That was my intention behind it, because obviously her skin tone really like points out everything, especially with the transformation, man. I don't know, I was really like, yeah, this is my love
It was a
letter to kind of like our skin.
yeah. And you also mentioned like you're a big fan of Sin City, so it's almost as if you're like paying homage to a style that you really loved, and you know, kind of like adding your spin to it.
100%. I had to learn this effect on the go, but I was just like, I'm doing, bro.
You did good though. You did good. You did good. Oh, chill out. Calm down.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
Love that people think we're on a diet. You, if I said I'm inocente, I'm lying. And if
Bro, I remember this music video. Like, I remember filming this, man. You were like hot and bothered.
It's because
It's because I told Karina she has to put on the act of like kind of seducing you, but in the most subtlest way, not in super dramatic. And it was brilliant, because it was just like, okay, undo his button on his chest, a little whisper in the ear, very little subtle things. But I remember you were just like,
I mean, like,
yes,
you can see she.
but yeah,
she's stunning. She's stunning. She's a stunning, beautiful lady, and obviously, she's performing so well. You know her role.
It was an immersive
And
experience.
I just never.
You never
Yo
experienced that yourself, have you?
nunca esperaba que, you know, tener one of God's lovely creations haciendo estas cosas. You know what I mean? It was kind of just like, so I had to close
You
my
had to
eyes.
just stand there.
No, because bro,
I
like
wish I had
imagine
a
like,
camera on the other side.
imagine like bare close, like, oh man, you know. So I just started looking down.
You started looking down, smiling.
Also,
Whoa.
this was the second time I had worked with like a model.
Oh, you weren't used to it.
So I wasn't used to that side of performing. You know, obviously now I'm more comfortable. Like if I have to, you know, be a certain way, no problem. You know, for the sake of the project, cool. Obviously with respect and integrity. but you know what I mean. At that time, it was all new to me. But you know, at the same time, I was very happy that we went with the creative decision of you're not in the video, you're not rapping the lady.
You just had to sit down and just,
you know. And if you deep it, like Karina is the main character.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know, she's rapping my bars to her quote unquote therapist.
Yeah.
And the song is like a revelation of what's going on inside of her mind, what, you know,
That's exactly, yes, because I remember you telling me about it, and I was like, this feels like therapy.
Yeah.
That's
Like
what-
she has a crush on, or her character has a crush on,
and it's Gemini two sides.
yeah, on the therapist,
Remember?
and it was just like, well, you know, this is the other side. This is what she's really thinking about, but she's, you know, moving like inocente. So yeah, she did a great job. Great job.
Yeah. I love it a bit.
It's a good project.
I love this guy right here. He says, Jose, who is this guy? Hey, Jose, why is the stream so dead? That's because the stream isn't streaming. I got the stream right here.
Yeah, the stream's right here.
The
Bro.
stream's right here. Except for I ain't showcasing that shit because people need to appreciate this shit more. I'm only showing the snippets of this from.
Man said, why is it though? I mean, I'm not really.
Gotta pay the bills.
A fine lover boy, Scorpio over you. Cheeky just a little bit. Foreplay, I'm sick with it. Eso sí, acuérdate, man.
Also got that. Your product.
Always.
People should do a little case study in regards of that. Your product placement.
Product placement is very important. Very, very important. Especially like if you're an artist. Your brand is everything. Everything. Like that needs to be everywhere, recognizable. People need to be able to say like, oh, that's your logo. Yeah, that's associated with XYZ. That's what I always want to do. That's why I always wear my stuff. It's just that's how it is, man. It's business.
Hang on, now I remember what I did. Towards the end of the music video, then I started putting the color in. It was like what's that movie again? You ever seen? I know the main character. You ever seen Dorothy when she leaves the house after the tornado or whatever the storm, and then she goes into the Wizard of Oz land?
No, but
This is the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
So basically, in the Wizard of Oz, the movie starts in black and white, but it's got a sepia tone to it, right? And then she eventually, like, a tornado happens. The house goes up within a tornado, so it's spinning around. And then she just looks out the window and she starts seeing all of these different characters that she's about to encounter, right? It's still black and white. The house finally lands onto the ground. And as soon as she opens the door and goes through it, color. What I wanted to do here is the opposite. Basically, like, at the end, well, we can skip a little bit of that. You can see how it's...
Zigzags and circles, me, I got them tongue tricks. When I shoot, baby, I don't miss. Swish, that's how I feel, is what I drink. The end to piscinas where I swim.
So right here. So still... And eventually... Boom.
Oh my.
Did we have some BT? What's this?
Oh, dude.
Karina.
She did a great job. Great job, man.
Great job, an amazing.
Even now watching, I'm like, oh.
I want to see what the comments
Oh
are saying.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Patrick successful view.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Appreciate that, man.
Not bad. How much did that even do?
1.9, but on your own channel, it's like, you know, the one that I think did bits.
The hard
was
Bola
Bola
Ocho.
Ocho, bro. Bola Ocho definitely.
Is
like,
that the next song on the thing?
Yeah,
it is.
and it had the video.
Say no more.
That was the one. This was an experiment,
Nah. We need to talk about this Bola Ocho tune though.
bro. All right, so Bola Ocho, for those of you who don't know,
I'm
is
taking credit.
Lord,
I'm taking credit. You know why?
go for it.
Because I told you we had to do a tune like this,
Yeah,
and you did it.
yeah.
But now go ahead. You tell the story because I got something to pick with Bola Ocho regardless of this.
Okay,
Go on.
so check this out. Bola Ocho, hands down, has always been my favorite Latin club in London, in UK. Period.
Right, wait, you even had a video. We even made a video going into Bola Ocho.
Yeah. Bola Ocho was the one place where I felt accepted. I was treated well. I never experienced any problems, and that was all because of a wonderful gentleman named Ricardo, innit? Long story short, one day I have this experience in that club, and as a result, it inspired me to make this song. Right, this is the subject behind the song. The intention behind making the song, though, was because I wanted the club to spin more British Latino music. So I was like, if I make the song about the club, the likelihood of them playing the song in the club is gonna be up there. It just makes sense, right? Well, when the song came out, I'm not gonna lie, the British Latino scene didn't really show it as much love as opposed to the Latin, the American Latino scene.
Oh, they ate that shit up.
And they loved it. You know, they loved it. Obviously, it got a lot of hate too, but majority of the people loved it. And as a result of it, has been my most successful song yet, right, for me. And I actually made my investment back. So I like double, like I made profs in it. I made my P's, and I made what I invested back. So that tune there, hell yeah, my experiment or whatever was successful. Long story short, this is a song that's like an old school reggaeton, say maybe like Tego Calderon vibes.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's just me paying homage to a style that I really enjoy, and me doing a reggaeton tune for the first time. So yeah, that was Bola Ocho right there.
This was around the time period also where basically Misala, like the second version, was getting filmed, right? And what happened was that you needed this video sooner than later. So I just gave you that video, that one that we filmed in here. You weren't even prepared for this, were you? You know, you didn't even know this was going to happen,
I just came. I know that day I wasn't even going to shave my face. And I was like, nah, I need to shave my face because I was like, Juan's going to get up in my face. and I'm happy I did, because in the video...
Yeah, we get full on
you get close up. So I thought, yeah, no. And I just slapped on one of the hoodies that that inspired, I guess,
Cuddy Bear.
No, that wasn't the inspiration for the Juan and Patrick show picture, but I think it kind of just paid tribute to what we did. Yeah, because it was like I don't know if it was Willie Colon or whatever.
Yeah, no.
It's like salsa. There's a picture of two artists, Latin American.
It's a blue background and a yellow circle.
Yeah, and both characters are going. And then we did the same thing and made it happen. Anyways, okay, cool. And then I wore my British Patrick Vel cap because, you know, and it worked. Mm-hmm. It worked. On TikTok, it did its thing. Instagram did its thing. And yeah, man.
We put this bad boy on. To this day, I'm still upset with Bola for... Bro, when someone makes a song about you, you kind of want to... I don't know. My perspective would be like, I'd be banging that shit out if there was a Juan Bedoya song. You know what I mean? Or a Juan Take song. Especially if I'm a business. That's like my theme song. But I don't know. I don't understand the mentality. I know Ricardo did ask to put the song on hella times, but it's those DJs as well, man.
It's just, you know what it is? I feel like the British crowd maybe couldn't appreciate it because it was too close to home.
Possibly. Yeah.
Whereas the American crowd were like, wow, this is so new. This is fresh. Like, what the hell? Let's play this. Let's spin this. You know, different reception, isn't it?
Spirit go, baby.
Yeah.
You know we made the living room into a club, motherfuckers.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Oh. By the way, that's an aguardiente bottle.
Ando friki, whining on me. Yeah, es una peligrosa, pero me gustan así. Una bichota pelirroja y ella solo para mí. Chuta, en bola 8 la conocí. Bailando friki, whining on me. Yeah, es una peligrosa, pero me gustan así. Una bichota pelirroja y ella solo para mí. Yali wine slow, man, them give her a twirl. Yali get low, I think they gusta, I can tell. Shorty's looking in my eyes, trying to put me in a spell. Thick thighs, brown eyes, mami como tú da. Hell, what's up, 1, 2 step, do a spin. Yali sé que tiene un nombre, but I don't see a ring. Mira mami, soy de una, I'm just trying to do my thing. If you ain't my girl, there's no way I'm buying you a drink. That's a fact. You have a man, yeah, you're on man. Mira, here's a L, look, you can go and hold that. No tengo tiempo, lo siento, y nunca me arrepiento. I'm just here for the vibe 100%. Chuta. En bola 8 la conocí, bailando friki, whining on me. Yeah, es una peligrosa, pero me gustan así. Una bichota pelirroja y ella solo para mí. Chuta, en bola 8.
I swear there's a 007 line somewhere.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. This 007 line, guys.
You love
La conocí, bailando friki, whining on me. Yeah, es una peligrosa, pero me gustan así. Una bichota pelirroja y ella solo para mí. 007, I feel like James Bond. Soñando con mi chica, bailando reggaetón. Tiki-taka, ping-pong, chupando el pompón. Y cuando se menea con sazón. Y cuando chaperrea,
No. You see, this little flow you had here, it went crazy. Cuando se menea, con sazón. What was the next part?
Y cuando se menea con sazón, chica chula, enséñame
What you're on.
And it's like
The Spanglish.
And it was Ecuadorian de Iguaya.
I know. It's coming. Wait. But just that. This is what I meant about you being able to do and then somehow bring it back to English without it sounding like it's English. But still is English.
Yeah.
Tiki-taka ping-pong, chupando el pompón. Y cuando se menea con sazón. Y cuando chaperrea con pasión. Chica chula, oye, enséñame what you're on. Ecuatoriana y guayaca. Se pone friquitona cuando se pone borracha. Me gusta esta guambra. Muñequita, ven aquí una vueltita. Cause there's some things I wanna see. Catch me, chilling at my table. We're only VIP, sip on black label.
And let's not forget about the mention of Ricardo.
Come on.
Ricardo, let me tell you a story about Bola Ocho. Bola Ocho was actually a shitty old place back in the day. It was actually a pool lounge. And then eventually, I believe Ricardo... there's an interview in this channel talking to Ricardo. And, you know, he transformed that place into that nightclub that you would be able to get access to till 6 a.m. Because they weren't giving licenses out to stay open for that time.
6 a.m. is crazy.
6 a.m. is crazy. Event now, it's quite common everywhere now. More clubs are doing it. But this was the place where you go for the after party. Like, most clubs will close at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I go and see. And then you'll make your way all the way to Elephant and Castle, Latino town. And you would basically try to get into that club. If you're not on guest list... best of luck. If you know somebody, you can get your ass in there. And it wasn't even a luxury club. It was un hueco. Un hueco en la pared. The pool, the pool, some of the pool tables are still there. You know what I mean? They just had covers.
It was
hot, steamy, sexy. The lighting was low.
It was good.
It was no face, no case, baby.
Drinks weren't too expensive. The bottles were cheap. Like, it was good.
It was a vibe, bro.
It was a vibe. In that, respectfully,
Langers.
very respectfully,
LinkedIn.
in that time, right, in context to that time, there was bare paintings. Bare, bro. Yo, gee, I remember them times. It's like,
I met a random mixed race French girl there one time. I remember that. I was just like, wow, what are you doing here? Yeah. Give me.
I got it.
Reminisce. I like that. We spent 2 hours and got through the whole bottle. I appreciate that. Let's play that bitch. Those were my condoms that I gave to him. I don't even know where they at.
I give it back to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Come on.
Right there. That's I don't even know what brand that is.
Yo, that's crazy. You're better zooming into the thing, bro.
I'm just looking at what
Jurex.
That's
Jurex. Cheers, bro. Cheers. That's Jurex, right?
Oh, geez, man's blessed. Tom Ford on my neck. If a queen wants to dance with me, say less. Ricardo's got it patterned though. If we need another bottle, la botella viene rápido. Blanco y negro como un clásico. Y las nenas natural, nada de plástico. Tiene carnecitas in all the right places. But para las amiguitas and none of them are taken. Single, ready to mingle, they make it jiggle. Pa' arriba, pa' abajo, por aquí we keep it simple. En bola 8 la conocí, bailando freaky, whining on me. Yeah, es una peligrosa, pero me gustan así. Una bichota pelirroja y ella solo para mí. Chuta, en bola 8 la conocí, bailando freaky, whining on me. Yeah, es una peligrosa, pero me gustan así. Una bichota pelirroja y ella solo para mí. Una bichota pelirroja y es solo para tu madre y tu papá. Yeah. Whoa! He's back. I'm back, my people. I'm back. And just to let you know, tune into the Warren and Patrick show. Nah, oh, you think it?
I'm kinda. Yeah, love you too.
What? I'm giving promo to the.
What? I'm giving promo to the...
Yeah, I'm giving promo to it. Because nobody was watching our podcast until we started laying down the facts.
That's true. Oh shit, what, bro? We just went through your whole... I mean, no, there's one more song left.
That's it.
You talking about...
Oh, girls like you don't like guys like me.
Do you want to play this one or do you want to save it for another episode? They have an
A
excuse to
whole
come back.
a whole episode just for this one tune.
Nah, bro, you can have a whole episode of feature tunes. Because like White Wolf, he couldn't even go through his last album. We spent 2 hours and we just got to his last album and he was like,
Yeah, you know what? Cool. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, girls like you don't like guys like me is so just one of them ones.
It's one of them ones, bro. I like finishing on the high, bro. Bolocha was 2023, but I know there's. Oh. No, I was going to show them the tune we made, this little salsa team, but I already put it on the other episode.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's in development.
It's alright. Just let me know when you need me and I'll make it happen.
I always need you, man.
Bro, I'm here.
I know.
I'm here, and when I'm not here, just know I'm
You're still here.
I'm here.
This alcohol's going to our heads, bro.
Like, that's the truth, bro.
Yeah. I appreciate going through your music with you, especially you.
Oh, thank you, my bro.
man.
And I appreciate sharing my life and my creativity, my passions with you, bro. Because I know you're somebody that can appreciate it and that can listen to understand it, and that for me makes me very happy, bro. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to show you a big side of my life, innit? You've seen how it started and where it's changed and how it is, and you know, this is the music side, and obviously videos are a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But you know, it's definitely a passion that I still have inside, and stay tuned for a lot of new, more exciting, positive musical experiences that I'll be giving, not just you but everybody else out there.
Damn right. But I'm blessed.
Man, I drunk.
How do you feel? Do you want to finish on this nice little high, or do you want to get into the politics side? I don't mind saving the politics for later, because I know that I'm wary of the time as well, innit, bro?
How long?
Son las 10.
Oh, it's 10.
Yeah, bro. 2 hours to go by.
Oh wow, I thought it was like 8:30.
Nah, G.
All right, cool. Yeah, we can
Come back for the
we
politics.
can say it for
Come back for the politics.
Yeah, 100%. All right.
Because now that we covered this whole part, now we know who you are. Shit. Then we can go through our politics. We can actually go through the little podcast. Nah. We'll see, innit? Because I feel like the best way to kind of... I was going to do this whole thing where I was going to interview every single artist and then get into the politics. To not even like getting into the politics, it was just more about telling them the story that we know so far, you know? Like, when we entered this thing, for me, the top people were Fluffy Iguala and P-Man, for example. Like, the ones who were very actively doing stuff, and Mike Kaya. That's the when I entered, because I'm just like, newbie, Southwest London, these people seem important, and then obviously then we get into bigger organizations, and you know, Latin Heat as a music radio station, everyone's doing little bits. So, but we don't need to stress over those stories now.
Not right now.
Nah, man, we just had a good cup of wine.
Yeah. Not finished the bottle.
Damn right, that wasn't that bad, you know.
That was a good bottle. One bottle that's done. It's doing the job. I'm feeling bubbly.
You know what I've always wanted to do with you?
Chat to me.
I've always wanted to do a song with you.
Like a comedy.
That's why I was it was
I'm
kind
down.
of just
I'm
like
super
us
down
taking
for
the piss and not giving it up.
Oh yeah, I'm super down for that.
But I wanted to do it in your flow, because as much as I would write, maybe I should write what I want to say and then ask you how to, you know, recreate it in that flow way, because that's like been one of my things. I had a dream, and I'll be honest with you, I've never told you this before. I had like a premonition dream or something like that. I've dreamed of you in a big stage. I've seen it, like I've actually seen it and I've experienced it, and it was very lethargic. I'll never get back that moment, but I remember being next to you every now and then, and talking my shit, because I had to express some shit too. But it was mainly you. I saw you up there, but I definitely saw myself kind of just like, hey, let me jump in. And then but it was for banter and it was fun, and we had a really good time, man. Must have been a different universe. Maybe it's the future, who knows,
bro? It can be the future. It can be the future. Listen, there's a beautiful bunch of people, not just here but across the world, that I feel like will definitely not only resonate with us as individuals, but with our humor, our creativity, our stories, our pain, everything. And I'm actively working hard. I know you are too, to build that audience. But all I'm saying is, your dreams can come true. We can make it come true, and I'm more than happy to do that with you, bro.
Man.
You know, it could be in a comedy show, it could be in a proper event, it could be anything.
Yeah.
But I'm down.
See them?
Thank you, bro. Oh, this is so cute. Sorry, man. Sorry, but yes,
Let's make it merengue.
I'm down.
Merengue rap.
I'm down for that.
Merengue
I'm
duo.
down for everything, bro. I'm very open minded. As long as we have fun, that's the most important thing.
100%.
That's what being creative is about. It's about having fun. It's about being free. It's about being vulnerable and just enjoying the process, learning to accept the imperfections and falling in love with it.
100%.
You know, the right people will like your stuff and gravitate to you naturally. Not everything's for everyone, and that's what makes it beautiful. Because the people who do like your stuff, you know that they really rock with you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
man. For the sake of the audience as well, let them know where they can find you. Obviously, they've seen your Instagram, they've seen your your Spotify, but I guess direct them to your TikTok or your.
So you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Patrick Vel Bruv, PATRICK Victor Echo Lima Bruv,
Jeez.
and on YouTube Patrick Vel. That's it. That's where you can find me.
Thank you very much, man. And thank you, bro.
Thank you, man. I think it's everybody who stay till the end, and make sure you stay following my guy's journey. He's onto amazing things, and I look forward to seeing you grow more, and I look forward to meeting all of you one day at one of our beautiful events.
That'd be cool.
Peace.